everyone! Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts Retrospective Kingdom Hearts Session 5. This is the one. This is the one I can tell people have been waiting for, considering the last Kingdom Hearts series I was on. But we're not going to Earth quite yet. We're going to Olympus Coliseum and actually getting the Pegasus Cup done first. Because I'm going to prolong that fight for as long as I can.
The one benefit that we have is that we are not in level 1 mode.
Yeah. Still gonna suck no matter what. Fight is just bad.
Oh right, I forgot about that monstrosity we created.
What monstrosity?
The gummy ship.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It could look much, much worse. You have to put in effort to make it look worse.
Yeah.
Phil's like, hey, what's up, bitches? You come back to fight Leon and Yuffie again?
Come back in the...
I just took down an entire house. I think I'm ready.
Come back in the second sequel, you'll get to fight 4 Final Fantasy people. It'll be like a whole party.
And if you beat them with only 3 people, you know, hey.
Well, you'll beat them with 1 because it's only a solo match.
Oh, that's a solo one?
Yeah.
Okay, even better. See?
Just transform and then just spam your raids. Not raids. Sonic Blade, that's the one that does all the good work. Absolute fuck, just as it should be.
Yeah, so since we're about to go there, I'm sure everyone already knows the answer to this question, but how did you feel about Atlantica?
This world sucks. We're not there yet, but it sucks.
I didn't remember it positively as a kid, now it's just a drag.
It's just
like, really? I used to think bad about the Deep Jungle. Atlantica's an actual drag district.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the controls is really what does it.
Sora is back, stronger, faster, smarter, debatable.
Does that apply just to smarter, or does it apply to everything in this game?
Yes. But I do have more AP, so, well, there's something there.
Yeah, MP could be useful against First Blood.
Actually, I think that's enough for Leaf Racer, so...
I'm not just talking about cures, man.
Nothing to it.
No, we will not swim this way. We'll dance on a plane now. That's next time.
Yeah, that's next game.
Which I'm just forewarning you. Atlantica is just gonna be a session on its own of just that. And you are all gonna sit through it. I'm gonna make sure it's a night you're all available.
Oh, I see.
You're gonna suffer with me.
You were gonna suffer with me. You're gonna like it.
You're gonna have to get around the fact that I'm not listening to us on the Twitch page.
No, I'm just gonna make my TV incredibly loud so you all hear it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so all the people watching at home get to hear it echo.
Yes.
You're all
They get to
suffering
suffer
with me,
more.
whether you like it or not.
You're gonna have either the largest or the lowest view count that night. Oh, Gravity actually does good work on the thunder.
Yeah. Gravity is just real. I didn't learn how good Gravity was until like my second playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, wow, Gravity's kind of busted.
Yeah, I don't think I really used a lot of magic, to be honest.
Yeah, it was mainly on the harder modes of playing Kingdom Hearts games that I actually learned, hey, magic's really good.
Definitely learned that in 2 with just a lot of the applications, but...
In Kingdom Hearts 2, it's definitely Final Mix you learn to use magic a lot more.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Because you really don't need it in Vanilla 2.
Reflect is your
I mean,
lifesaver.
you're gonna be using Reflect at some point in the base game, but yeah,
Yeah.
Number 2 definitely pushes it further. Reflect is basically the only way to survive Zeldin's ultimate attack in his original fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, quick story about that. Yes. So, my girlfriend's been playing through the Kingdom Hearts series on the highest difficulties. So it was on critical mode on Kingdom Hearts 2, and she was having difficulty with the Zaldin fight, and I decided that I was going to try my hand in it. And I was like, oh right, I remember why I hate Zaldin so much.
And I swear he's so much harder in Vanilla 2 compared to Final Mix.
But
It might be just because you're better.
Yeah.
But I managed to beat him, and that is the only boss that I can ever say for certain that I have beaten on critical mode.
Just waste your spell there.
Yeah, Pat forgot to update the title before we went live the first time. So
Yeah. So it's
Refresher
fixed
page,
now.
It still says Sonic Mania.
So if you refresh it, it's all good. Alright, Leon and Yuffie. Ready for like round 7?
Everyone leaves. We came here for Sonic.
Beat the
Ah,
crap out
Leon,
of the
get away!
Well, just jumping in, just like, hi, I'm here. It's like, oh god.
Heal! Heal!
I haven't even attempted anything related to
That was a close one.
the data organization fights.
Definitely did them before I decided to do Ring Ring Raid.
No! Ah! Ah!
Those are very encouraging screams.
Yeah, right?
Fear or frustration? I think it's fear. It'll be frustration when we get Ursula.
Yeah, it sounds
Come on,
like...
come on, come on, come on.
And we are hyping
Yuffie,
the
just
shit
die!
out of Ursula. Watch him beat it on his first try or something.
Right? I'm expecting it.
Okay, I think I got him in a, like a... No, I do not have him in a sun loop. But I think I can deal with Leon a lot better now.
Sword grows.
Oh boy, now he's got limit out.
Then you gotta deal with Swole, Leon.
No, just Swole. You don't have to say Leon, just Swole. Where are the puppies, Sora? Where are the
puppies? I promised them I'd find the puppies.
By making someone else do it for me.
Yes, Donald. Go on physical strike him. This is a good idea.
Go, Donald. Be my meat shield.
Sacrifice your Donald for more time on the clock. Is what I'd say if it wasn't for the fact that enemy attacks can go through. You do a little bit of piercing depending on the length.
Ah!
Oh, did he die?
Yeah, that was a good attempt, though. You know, I think I am gonna go to the shop quick and just stock up on some Ephors and that kind of thing. Because I could use them.
So, quick question, how many torn pages do you have?
As soon as we land, I'll figure out.
Oh, what? Are you gonna make me suffer through Winnie the Pooh too?
Frank,
It
you
would help
didn't
with
miss
Ursula
much.
in
We
the long
basically
run.
just started, so.
Well, actually, the advice is debatable depending on how well Pat utilizes the strategy, but it gives more options than none at all.
Let's see. Items, stock.
Yeah, Prankster, you didn't miss much.
Hey, let's see. 2 torn pages so far.
Alright, so let's save Winnie the Pooh until after you land in Atlantica so you can get the 3rd page there.
Okay.
What stuff does Winnie the Pooh give you anyway? I forget.
He gives you Bambi, which will be useless. He gives you all I know is the third one because that's the one that's relevant.
All right.
Okay, what's the third one?
Stop.
Okay. I can see why that would be useful.
Yep.
Alec is right. Thank you. You.
Surprisingly, the world is actually effective against Ursula too.
Wait, can you? I didn't feel like you were able to use stop against
Ursula too, you can.
Oh, you can't.
I seen it.
Ah.
That's the
Stefan.
speedrun tack. Just stop spam the living shit out of her.
Oh, sorry. Wait, Stefan's like, oh, Pat, I got this. Cheese it.
So
You don't have to
frame
choose it so hard, but it gives you an option to get a breath, because it also stops all her spell casting.
Well, you in the chat that's happy about us playing Kingdom Hearts, we're planning on playing a lot of them until 3 comes out, so you're gonna be set for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're playing this.
Yeah, Pat plans to at least play KH1, KH2, and Birth by Sleep.
Yeah. We're not doing Chain of Memories because God on Revisit, you don't want to watch, just sit for Chain of Memories because
That's a lot of card games where your deck is...
it's a lot of
just
me
so
spamming
basic,
Sonic
you're
Blade
just
and
like,
Lethal
oh.
Frame over and over and over.
We're gonna do a movie night of 358.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be fun times.
One might be a bit difficult for accurate reactions, however.
Well, no, I think for that one we might just end up using a YouTube video and I'll play at the same time.
I see.
Let's see. What will actually help me? Berserk.
You do seem to be in low health a lot.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, you see, he likes to live life dangerously.
Sure.
That's what he tells himself every time he dies.
Move that.
By the way, I saw the dead Link picture. That was nice.
Supposed to be sleeping, but
Oh,
the grayscale doesn't help much.
Huh?
yeah, he looked dead.
Can't believe Toon Link is fucking dead.
And I thought that was gonna go with Patrick's game over screen he had last night.
Well,
Or the other
that
day.
is what it's
That
supposed to
probably
go with.
works.
Yeah.
Problem is that the commission said sleeping, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
There's a Xenomorph burst out of something's
How about
chest.
we'll only do a coded movie night if we have the time, but also I don't wanna. Because coded doesn't.
Look, he'll
matter.
make us suffer through Finny Fun in Kingdom Hearts 2, but he won't make us suffer through
Priorities, man.
The only,
Priorities.
the only excuse for coded is the fact that none of us will actually watch it and we'll just use the whole stream to talk garbage.
Yeah, right?
This is it. Come on.
Rip this ghost.
You know, it'll technically say playing Kingdom Hearts recoded, but it'll actually be social talking.
It'll actually be Jason telling us about his idea from last night.
Hey, it's a
We just
3-hour
let that
movie. We
just-
gotta keep ourselves entertained somehow.
Well, I told you, if Jason started, he just goes. He doesn't stop.
It'll basically be a panel where it's like build the concept for a story and he'll just do the whole damn thing.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
You okay over there?
I don't know. That was a big one.
There are large bodies and some very annoying storage containers. Also the fat bandit.
Bye, Chris.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had to run errands and do shit. I had to.
Ah! Sneezing! Make it
I
stop!
had this one. Joel. That's why I'm late. How's everybody doing?
But we're doing fine. We're
Alexander,
delaying the inevitable.
It's the sacred part. You know what's happening this part.
Can't be worse than it's twos. I'm just saying that right now. At least you fight in it.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
just
he was
gonna
telling
get-
us earlier he's gonna force us to sit through that cage too.
Yeah, and then I'll have a gif of me just flipping the whole stream off for that one.
It's like a 2-frame GIF.
By the way, I learned that Stun Impact absolutely wrecks Leon and Yuffie if you can get them in a loop on that.
See if you can get them on a loop. Good luck.
I got it on the first try until Leon decided to use Limit.
Yeah, he actually did it pretty well against Yuffie.
I think Leon's window might be smaller, so Combo Plus might be making that a bit more
Hi,
difficult.
adorable little abomination, so don't kill me with your poison power.
Yeah, I should probably link that to you.
What?
If you go in our fan art page of the...
Yeah, go to the fan art page.
Not in this Discord, in the sub-Discord.
Oh.
There's a I didn't know there was another layer.
There's always more layers.
Oh. Thank you, Swedish egg.
You're welcome.
I want to see it.
Go on his Twitter.
Oh, I see.
There too.
He's so cute.
Stupid bot! Ah!
Let's open up the old Twitter.
The old Twitter. Ye old Twitter.
Ye old Twitter.
The old Twitter.
No, ye old Twitter.
Pronounce the. We're just idiots. Literally, the character that we all see as a Y is actually something for TH.
Alright, there.
Don't think Pat has it read it or liked anymore. Pat post a new version.
No, I see it with the hashtag.
Oh,
I didn't see that one, Steph. Another side, another Kupo.
Another Koopa.
yeah.
Nice.
Pat shared that at the start of the last stream, but of course you were busy.
But for that one, who's Mickey for that one? Because there's so
Technically,
early
it's
doing Mickey on the
technically the
cover
art
of Green Drop.
from Ring Drop, but I want to go for Chain of Memory.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seriously, that one's art is literally them standing back to back, not upside down, and all that 16 X upside down.
Oh my gosh.
You could just pulling out her limit right away, almost.
God, calm down.
Yuffie is using a lot more limits this time.
Came prepared.
Let's talk this out.
Almost like she's playing an RPG where you just spam the shit out of your best move at the start.
You rolled right underneath that. That was brilliant.
Please, I just need arrow. One arrow, please.
You're not gonna heal.
She probably healed.
Ah, I didn't have
That's
any
better
need for
than
zombie,
that.
I also realized, so... Need to
And
change
you
that.
died.
Yeah, Pat,
You
are
should have
closer
just
to
healed.
death. You're closer to
Use
death
that
more often
to-
than you think.
Yeah, it's like you should have just healed.
Batman, one elixir.
Streaming
And
Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and he's doing Nightmare mode. So my first joke was Zangetsu got Norded.
I'm confused. Is Nord supposed to be anyone that gets turned evil, or anyone who's possessed by Xehanort? Because those
He
are kind of
gets
different things.
It's whatever the plot wants it to be.
No. They said that Getchu fell to the darkness, so that's why I said that, because that's a fancy way of saying Getchu. So that's what the game said anyway. That was kind of just like
But yeah, should say just a few house cleaning stuff. Real quick while we're still doing this. Tomorrow is sub night for Smash 3DS. It's starting at around 8 for that.
What my stupid friend code is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
and then,
that means no Smash Run because they never made it online.
yeah.
There's iPhone
And then the other thing is, because I have company coming next week, Monday and Wednesday, there's gonna be no KH streams for next week, but I'm gonna try and get something going either Tuesday or Thursday to make up for it.
Maybe.
I don't know what game yet though, so
Octopath.
don't have Octopath yet.
Get Octopath then, sir.
I need money. And I'm trying to
I
save for
need
it.
money.
Get an indie game. I have a few choices here. Guess Celeste, Battleship Update.
I need to actually do a bit of spring cleaning on my Switch backlog, so...
See, there you go. Problem solved.
Huh?
Problem solved. So you
The
can
ghosts and goblins.
fuck that noise.
You know what? I actually do need to play through some of the games from TNGs and stuff like that, so maybe we play through some of those.
What did you get at TMG?
For this year, I got Pac-Man World, Sonic Battle, Tetris NES. I think that's all I got.
The
game-wise.
Tetris NES is the greatest play.
Yeah, listen, we need to do a stream of Tetris NES right now.
Stop
Like, just
everything.
screw Kingdom Hearts, load up Tetris.
Aw, yeah.
That's my jam.
I'm still partial for just doing some sort of indie game on the Switch, but that's just me.
What Alexandra's really saying is he should just play Bloodstained.
No, actually, I was actually gonna, if you don't mind me gifting you a game, Pat.
I'm okay with that. Can you gift games on Steam?
Good point, Ace Archer. Maybe do some Death Road in Canada and not leave the car behind.
Yeah, right? Well, she could just purchase it as a gift and send it to you.
Oh no, he has them already.
Well, no, I mean, can
Well,
the
no,
Switch
I was
do
talking
gifts?
about...
But I mean, can the
Well,
Switch
use that.
do gifts? 'Cause I don't know if it can.
It should.
Because here's the thing, you could do it on Wii, but not Wii U.
That's weird. Hang on.
But,
let me actually like get the motivation to get up from my position and actually go grab my Switch.
But yeah, no, Death Road to Canada with the car would be great.
Car's best character.
Yeah, and you abandon it too.
I was going for level 1 grab strats.
Bullshit.
Level 1! I'm playing level 1 Proud Mode Death Road to Canada. No car.
Actually, I don't think it's possible to beat the game without a car.
See ya.
Trying to break new ground, okay?
What, is there areas you need the car to get through?
Yeah, the last siege. You gotta crash it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, out of the ones you listed so far, I agree with Sophie. Sonic Battle would be pretty cool.
I do need to.
Well,
I'll need
well, like
to. I'll need to set back up the. Oh, what is it called? The Retron again. Need to get that all hooked up again, but.
I need to set up the thingy that lets me play Game Boy.
Yeah.
Well, no,
you
because
also-
that's the like 5-in-1
You also
system.
might want to heal considering you got barrel spiders on the loose. Never mind, you might want to heal now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
This should help.
Ooh, here. Someone came on here. Okay, so let's count. How many minutes has it been since Jason had those ideas?
Probably Jack's better than
I'm sure you did. Oh yes, let's do Sonic Shuffle, the greatest party game to ever exist.
Yeah, boy!
The greatest party game is so amazing it makes you tired.
Okay. Get Yuffie. Needs to die immediately.
You're not too Sonic fan.
Unless you need the story mode or stuff.
Even the song. Hey, I beat the story mode of Sonic Battle. Shut up.
Hey, so have I. Is that Sonic Shuffle?
Yeah, second chance!
Just so you know, Jason, after we're done here, we're going to go have some finny fun.
But the actual it's actually semi-finny fun. Because,
But we fight
you know,
Ursula, so it's not
you
gonna
actually-
be very finny fun.
Well, you still fight something. It's not singing all the live long fucking day.
Hold on, I need to focus right now. Ah!
It's their goofy scream here.
Okay, Yuvi down.
How's everyone doing?
How's this Leon?
We're doing fine. We're not sitting here having to fight Yuffie and Leon. We're doing great.
By the way, first bad today, Ruby's 5 years old.
Nice. At least it would be nice if I cared.
Okay. Elixir!
I was to say, Pat, you gotta fight him.
Yeah, I need arrow. I need arrow right now.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Because he's like taking no stun damage right now.
He took stun damage like 2 seconds ago. You didn't pay attention to that.
But it's like it doesn't happen very often.
Oh right, we have scan. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Look, you really want to get to go to Office Depot?
I mean, you're not wrong. Anyone want to place your bets before Jason's power goes out again?
Hold on, please. I need to.
Because
Because I'm like using all my resources right now. I need to actually focus.
No, I said Jason's power going out.
Oh. Right? Third time's the charm.
Swear if it does.
Yes!
We're free!
Freedom!
Finally free!
Are we truly free though?
We got strike
We're not
rate,
free
yes.
until Ursula is dead.
Then the meme can finally die.
Oh, this fight! Okay. I had to boot up the stream. Had to boot up the stream and be like, what fight is he on? And I see Leon just go, oh, that one.
First try, says Swedish X.
Totally.
First.
I mean,
try.
if Pat goes in and beats Ursula 2 on the first try, then alright, that's fine.
Congrats, you defeated
5
the emo
AP
one.
I need
Sophie
for
bet
that.
that's actually not very specific. We have 2 emo ones on this game.
Yeah, we have Cloud post Final Fantasy 7.
Well, here's the thing. It's like I said, you know, it's really fucking sad that the Dog on Cloud subplot is more coherent and probably in a way more interesting than the actual plot of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I remember you saying that the other day.
That is kind of sad. It has only it's literally only been touched on in 2 games in the entire series thus far.
Look, Cloud genuinely believed that he could get rid of the Dungeons of Heart by being Xehanort.
By being Xehanort Gale.
Oh no.
I don't think that was the right enemy. But I mean, like I said, because I would just like to see how Kingdom Hearts would go with it. Instead of just this heartless nobody crap, it's like, what if your darkness and light were literal personifications of different people? I mean, that's interesting!
We have that, it's called Persona 4.
I know, but they just explore this in Kingdom Hearts, and it's interesting. Wait, Sophie Beth, how is Cloud a cross-dresser? Part of his outfit's based on Vincent. Vincent's male. That doesn't make him a cross-dresser.
I mean,
To be fair, in anime stuff, usually if your name is Valentine, that usually means you're a female.
But his last name!
I mean, again, like I said, she's probably talking about the part in Final Fantasy VII where you put him in a dress.
Yeah, that's what I was good for.
No, what's your name, little lady? Thunderhead! You are going to blow. No, that was horrible. And then what? You're gonna get hit. Oh, you went on ahead and went to Agrabah. See, I was about to warp to Monstro and prayed you didn't, you know.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to Agrabah first, so we have a more surefire chance. Huh?
I'd rather go inside the whale than go under the sea. Wait, this is the whale in the sea? No, he's in space! What? Listen, it's Kingdom Hearts, it's hard to explain.
Yeah, there's not a whale under there, but there's sure as hell a shark. Oh god.
Actually,
oh gosh, I'm kind of reminded of the freaking SGB's cage part. I think I interrupted my coffee.
Oh, so, Pat, I assume you done Halloween Town last week, right?
Yeah, he did Halloween Town last part, and he's like, oh, I'll have an easy time against Ursula. I have a terrible time against Boogie Boogie instead.
Alright, the first fight against Boogie Boogie or him and House or
first fight, as well as
Oh yeah, you missed it. It took us a while to get through that first fight.
The second one, Boogie Manor honestly wasn't that bad. I think I only died once.
Boogie Manor gave me a lot of issues my first time.
Well, it's because you don't know where the orbs are initially.
And also, to be fair, Jason, you also went my route that I'm doing this playthrough, where you did the Halloween Town
before Atlantica. See, I was a kid who actually counted and followed her numbers. So I did Atlantica before Halloween Town.
Normally that's how I do it, but also I think Ursula is just a much harder fight, so... now the moment of truth will Sora Crass's gummy driving test. One more part are the road safe today?
I think that's the second kill where the second going down, up.
Yeah,
be right back, guys.
The special stages are pretty awesome. They're just something you have to get used to. But if you're in encore mode, God rest your soul. Woo, they're hard.
Still trying to get the second emerald.
I need to sit down and play more. Right now, I need to focus on doing a mania run of Mighty and Ray. So that's what I'm going to do next. Ooh.
I'm not doing any of them. I'm going to do them after I'm done with Octopath. Because Octopath. I'm a JRPG. I am more affinity to JRPGs than I do to platformers, so.
And I can't do either because I'm saving up money to buy my Autocount pass next week.
Wait, you still haven't bought your pass?
I admittingly now need to start saving up money for both Soul Calibur 6 and Smash later this year.
No pre-registration is all the way up to all the way up to the 9th.
To the day before the. That was interesting, but okay.
Yeah.
I personally did early bird because I need to save some money.
Monstro!
You probably should have warped to Monstro then and just kept going.
No, because you can still pre-register and then go down to Thursday to check your dad. I'm doing.
Well, I can't pick. Well, I mean, can you pick it up Friday morning?
Yeah, you can pick it up Friday morning, but you also have to wait. Again, you have to wait that long line.
Well, also, I don't know how long the line is because Friday morning people will be at work.
Alexandra, I was there Friday morning. It's a long line. It's a really long line.
Well, I'm sure the line will have died down since whenever I get back from the Smithsonian because we're going to the Smithsonian before you even go to the con.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, I got my trip to New York planned in a few weeks. I need to think of stuff to do because admittingly, I've kind of done a lot of what you normally do when you go to New York.
Have you been to the top of the Rockefeller Center?
That's the one thing we're gonna do this time that we haven't done. We've been to Statue of Liberty, of course been to Nintendo NYC numerous times.
He's been yelled at by New York again.
We're of course doing more Broadway because that's just what my family does when we go to New York.
What are you seeing this time?
This time, Dear Evan Hansen is what we're seeing, and I can't wait for that.
I mean, you don't need to go to New York to be yelled at by people.
No, New Yorker.
By New Yorker.
Have you? Let me see. Have you had authentic Brooklyn pizza?
I mean, do people from New York count, or do I have to be in New York?
In New York.
Yeah, you have to be
Okay,
in
then.
New York.
Part of the whole experience.
I'm trying to think what else. Crap.
Oh yeah, that's right. Any attack abilities that won't work in there. Yeah, like stun.
No, stun impact should still work, and strike rate should still work.
Sophie, that My Hero Academia game reminds me a lot of the early PS2 and GameCube Naruto games.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
It looks like it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that on Game Explain stuff, and I was like, next time on Anime Explain.
I'm still on the side of I would much rather have an open world adventure style game from My Hero Academia than a beat 'em up.
I
just think that
almost
works
want a
better.
Dragon Ball FighterZ kind of game from that series.
No, because of what My Hero is, I see it less as like a battle series and more like an open world Saturday game.
There's
Like,
something
where
weird.
you can just go around and just like, help all these people! Stop all these
what do
people!
you
Stop
mean?
this villain!
I don't know, just for
Do you really? I mean, as a player, of course you could run around as Bakugo going guy because you get to blow shit up. But reasonably, would you want Bakugo running around doing that and blowing shit up?
We're not really used to these waters,
Yeah, because he ain't stupid. He just has a massive ego.
again, do you really want him
With-
running around?
with massive ego and anger issues, which apparently runs in the family.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I saw that clip when All Might went to visit his family. Like, oh my god, it runs in the family.
Yeah, he gets it from his mom.
Yeah.
Great.
Meanwhile, his dad's in the background just like, no, please stop.
No, don't do it, please.
It's nice. I think he just gave up. He just clearly is giving up.
Oh, I see that.
And meanwhile, Midoriya's mother is a precious cinnamon roll.
Listen, Midoriya's mother look. Midoriya's mother gives birth to all the good little boys and girls.
Yeah, actually, I can...
She only gives birth to the good boys.
Yeah, Justice, I kind of agree. I feel like My Hero would actually maybe work with a more, infamous kind of style of like a morality kind of system.
I would love that so much.
Yeah, getting to kind of decide whether you want to be a hero type person or a villain type person.
Yeah.
No,
that would
he
be
said
good.
minus the morality system because.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can we all agree that freaking it's like can we all agree at some point it's like I am expecting this Todoroki's gonna turn evil at some point.
Oh, yeah.
just expecting it.
Is Todoroki?
I mean, I feel like no, because they went out of their way to make it so the most likely character to turn evil, Bakugo, straight up said in their face, no.
Yeah.
No, let's move
Bakugo
on.
had a bigger chance of going evil route, and he said no, which I
No, because it's too on the nose. He craves attention. He wants to help people so he can crave attention. That's what his problem is. So I don't think he's gonna turn evil. He just has other problems.
No, Bakugo's whole thing is he wants to be a hero because the heroes always win. That's why he looks up to All Might so much, because no matter how bad the situation is, the heroes will always win, and he wants to always win. So that's his reason for being a hero. Because
Like I
every
said,
kid in the class-
let's be like I said, Bakugo was just too on the nose. Like, he's gonna turn you. I was like, that is too on the freaking nose. I'm just looking at it, it's like, it's gotta be Todoroki if anyone does.
No, because like what I really like about the series is the fact that all the characters, when you look at all the reasons for wanting to be a hero, it all traces back to All Might. So unless something really significant in the story happens, no one really has a reason to turn into a villain. Because they all really want to be heroes down to the core.
That's what they say. Woo. Anyway.
I mean, that's a different beast than what you're saying.
Yeah.
Also, looks like we're under the sea. Yay! We're here!
Still not as annoying as Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo and Birth by Sleep.
What's the button to remove Jason from my life?
I believe it's called ban.
I think it's called
no.
Delete the Discord.
I believe it's called an airplane ticket and a gun.
No.
Todoroki. I never said Todoroki was Sasuke. I just said he was the most likely candidate to turn evil. What does that have to do with being Sasuke?
Because everyone.
Also, Sasuke turned out to not be evil anyway, so I don't see the
Let's
comparison.
not even open up. Let's not even open up the can of worms that is Sasuke Uchiha.
Because I could go on Sasuke Uchiha. Don't even start.
That's what she said.
And by connection, I can also go on about how awful the character Sakura is.
But you don't need to, because everyone knows that.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Yeah, everyone already knows that, Jason. You know what they say? All toast is toast.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Just Johnny's time in Atlantica, just getting slammed by a single sheltering zone was hilarious. Just death on impact.
See, I think like when I'm looking at like Kingdom Hearts 1, the biggest enemy for this world was the camera. It was only
I think just a lot of things in this world don't work. Because it kind of goes against a lot of Kingdom Hearts' usual level design, I feel.
Yeah, but at the same time, I still would rather this over KH2 because I'm actually doing something.
I'd rather just not have it. Like
What are you talking about,
Alexander?
Alexander? You're doing something in KH2. It's called a rhythm mini game.
And being booted out of the world, we need to get something. Even though by the time you reach the end of the game, it has something.
Oh my god, I just realized that optional world has glorified in-game paywalls!
Oh my god, you're right. Someone get Nomura on the phone. We figured him out.
You cracked your code.
Once again, just insert that picture of, what is it, Parks and Recreation, of just the dude that's paddle like crazy eyes.
Also, the other problem I have with the Kingdom Hearts series is the fact that they just repeat the first movie story like 4 times over.
They did it with Aladdin, they actually did the second movie, which I was surprised about.
Yeah.
Because like
Halloween Town, they do a weird sequel type thing.
yeah, but it's like it's still a sequel. It's still a sequel. Little Mermaid, it's the same story.
It's the
Yeah,
same
it was the same.
again.
Let me see. It was the same. Wait, hold on. It was the same story. Port Royal was new in Kingdom Hearts 2, so that doesn't count. Mulan, Land of Dragons Mulan, that was new, so that didn't count. Lion King actually got a world, so that didn't count. Actually, and Hercules actually went through the movie.
Yeah.
They didn't do it originally, they just actually did it. So, honestly, the number of worlds that have repeated it, not that many, if any. A lot of people complain about that, when in actuality, they kind of haven't.
Well, it's
I think
more of the
less
the
repeated.
No, that's why I say
He's talking
parts
more
and
about
just
of just
doing
the
movie itself.
Of just the world.
No, I mean doing the movie itself. There have not been that many, if any, repeats.
Well, no, I don't think
If you
he's
think
talking
about it.
No, I'm not talking about repeating the. I'm not talking about repeating the movie. I'm not talking about like just. I'm not just talking about like, hey.
The plot of the movie, they did not repeat. I'm
No,
trying to say the plot.
Alexander, he's talking more about how not of the Kingdom Hearts series actually just repeating it itself. It's more of that just the world is just the movie plot again. I think is more the point he's trying to talk about.
Yeah. It's the movie plot again and again and again.
For every world, it's the same kind of thing. That's why I'm
Well,
excited.
what else are they gonna do?
No, Alexandra, we're talking about just the worlds in general, not repeating themselves in Kingdom Hearts, just more that it's the movie plot whenever you go to that world.
I'm saying, and what I'm saying is, what else were they?
Yeah, and what she's saying is that not a lot of the worlds actually do the plots of the movie. That's what she's trying to say.
I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. I agree with them, but I'm saying, what else were they gonna fucking do with the source material?
What are they gonna do with Kingdom
no.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is like doing exactly what I wanted them to do.
All right, hang on, everyone. Let's calm down a little bit.
Wait, hey, no. I was just saying that for the Little Mermaid, just specifically the Little Mermaid. I wasn't calling out any other world for doing it. It's just it is. I'm just.
Yeah, he's saying that in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, you go through basically the same plot in Atlantica specifically.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
just.
yeah.
Real offender.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I wasn't calling it.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't calling out anything else because every time there's a repeated world outside of Atlantica, they
Because Justice said it too there.
Can y'all wait for a sec, Pat? The calm depths, you're missing an extra tunnel. Like hug to the left and stay to the left when you go into the calm depths. That should help you get to the tunnel you need to get into.
Yeah, I think I see it.
But yeah, Justice is repeating what Jason's point was trying to make. The fact that they just recycle the story and then it just hinders all of the stuff that happened in KH1.
Yeah.
No, because it's weird because it's weird.
Oh wait, never
because-
mind. Wait, hold on. Where are you? Where are you in this area? I don't even know.
This is why Atlantica sucks!
No, it's just weird because Little Mermaid by this point has like 2 sequels and they don't touch on the 2. So it has 1 sequel and 1 prequel.
You mean the dumb sequel and the dumb prequel?
You see, we need her to fall in
No,
love
the
with
dumb
guy,
sequel
so
and
that
the dumb
every single
murderer.
world in
No,
Kingdom
see,
Hearts 2
Alexandra,
can have
I
that
agree
basic
with-
theme.
I agree with you, but it's still new material that they don't use.
It's better than just redoing the exact same plot again.
Okay, you're at the calm depths. From here, you need to hug to the left. Just hang to the wall that's nearest to you. Just hang on. Just try to hang on to that wall.
Don't you need the? Oh no.
No, you don't.
In there.
Yeah,
You
you don't
saw
need
it.
the
You saw it, Pat.
Yeah, I saw it on
You
my
don't-
back.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need the dolphin yet.
No, you don't get. You can't get to the dolphin yet.
No, it's the way that she was explaining it.
No,
made
the.
me-
Yeah, no.
'Cause
He
it's
was
to
talking
your
about
right.
the mermaid cake, and you don't get mermaid cake until after you beat Ursula.
Yeah, it's to your right as you get in.
The sequel was non-Ursula, and the prequel should have been Ursula. Yes, pretty much brings her to that. Do not
Right,
go
this
to
is
that current, by the way. Just go. Don't go to
This
that
is not-
current.
Don't go
But this-
towards the light. Go towards the darkness.
Oh, the irony. The mushrooms! The babies! Sorry.
No!
These are the ones that spawn the big ones.
Nope.
At the
That's
same
the
time,
reason
all
why.
the damage he'll take.
But this is also the reason why I think that if they really still want to do the under that doing the movie Atlantic, which would be
Atlantis.
Atlantic.
Atlantic. Atlanta.
Yeah, I was there for a couple months.
No, it's here. But yeah, doing that movie as a world would just work out better.
You see, I'm just waiting for Nomura to pull the trump card at this point and then just do a Treasure Planet world at this point.
They're not gonna tap into the Dark Age, which is kind of sad because not all those movies were bad during the Dark Age.
Feels like a lot of focus on 3D now.
No, because here's the thing, Treasure Planet is not a bad movie. It's just
It
Disney
has bad
released.
comments.
Well, what are you going to fight as an enemy Heartless in the Atlantis movie? The giant fucking metal monster thing they have to deal
Yes,
with?
like
Pretty
fight
much
the
the Guardian
Leviathan and gets taken over by the Heartless. That would be cool.
Yeah.
You go
That
also,
sounds way too cool for Kingdom Hearts.
you go
Kingdom
also,
Hearts has some good set pieces, just not revolving around any of the Disney characters.
you can also just use like the crystals in that movie as a suit to have a whole bunch of like heartless crystal rock creatures fight. That would be cool.
Admittingly, the thing
All right,
that
Jason.
really-
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to for this stream, go write me down an entire outline of what you would have the Atlantis world story be based off of the movie. How you would integrate Sora into it. And what all the enemies would be.
Here's the thing I like about what Kingdom Hearts 3 is doing, is that they're really starting to avoid that kind of thing, because they're either having it placed before the movie, after the movie, or anything like that. I think games like Toy Story and Big Hero 6 are like the best examples.
With Sora, it was right in the middle of the movie because we're not sure. We're not sure how
and
it's going to...
also with kinda with Tangled.
Yeah. I mean, we can even point earlier than that in KH3, Tron Legacy. Both of them dropped in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
Not actually with the first one because it was all a copy.
And here we have King Trident being like, I know about the Keyblade wielders, even though I've never...
And I'm going to drolly drop this plot point!
Makes me
Yeah.
really wonder why
I'll do nothing with it, and the series has done nothing with it, because in any of the games that take place before KH1, you've never gone to Atlantica.
You think they would put that in Birth by Sleep, you know?
Yeah, I would assume, honestly, what he's referring to is probably the fact that the Keyblade War happened and then people died, and that's probably about it.
Probably.
Everyone's aware of like things like what Terra fucked up with.
I don't think
Then
Atlantica
how's
is
the
even.
context of other worlds?
I don't think Atlantica is even in Kingdom Hearts Union, the mobile game.
It's not.
Yeah,
because
that's
you
why I
don't
said
have
any game that takes place before KH1 does not have Atlantica in it at all.
Perhaps I'm being
Because they don't have the budget to turn you into anything
I'm
else.
just concerned.
Members are meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
To be
By
fair,
the
with
way-
how the original Birth by Sleep kind of controlled, I'm actually grateful for that.
Yeah.
By the
A
way,
little clunky on its own.
I know we're not covering Chain of Memories for this marathon, but I remember the Chain of Memories version of Atlantica has one of my favorite just stupid lines in the whole game. Is there's an entire conversation where Ariel has the Triton right behind her back, the entire conversation, and then Sora just goes, I think she's hiding something.
Really? You don't say!
It's not like I have a giant yellow
Thinking about
Triton.
Curse this 3/4 viewpoint. My line is
She's
reading
definitely hiding something. I just can't place my finger on what it is. The
It's
Trident's floating in his face.
Dojima!
Well, I'm looking
I feel
for.
like I've been here before.
When I'm looking towards a future game, even a spin-off, if a feature character from a Disney cartoon show, I want to kill Popular Fighting Heartless. I've been wanting that for years.
Bring in some of the TV shows, have that be a side game. Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Yeah.
Disney Channel.
No, you see,
They actually have a DuckTales so they can make Scrooge useful in these games.
Make Scrooge and the kids.
I just
Well, the
want
kids
to
are
boss.
all items, so...
All I'm saying is I
That's
just want a boss
very
fight against Bill
small.
Cipher that if they're gonna do
Especially 'cause they
TV
get
show
straight
stuff.
up replaced by the Moogles in the second game.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they're still there.
They're there in the Square and Hollow Bastion.
They
Yeah.
both give you a lot more stuff faster.
Sora is not a smart person. No, he's not. He's a typical shonen anime protagonist.
Who gets
What?
dumber
No,
as he
no,
gets older,
no,
so-
no.
Especially Kingdom Hearts 2.
The only exception to that whole typical shonen anime protagonist right now is Midoriya because she's actually kinda smart.
He's book smart, but not very street smart. And even that is a lot of smarts created.
By the
from
way,
just watching
Ariel,
other
I'm
people
rating
do
all your
shit.
stuff.
Yeah, he has a lot. He's well read, but he's not well experienced. That's Midoriya's biggest issue right now.
Pump break!
And Midoriya is still my favorite character of the show because he's the one.
So how do you think Sora feels about the fact that he has actively been a fish?
I don't think he can. I mean, did you remember at the end? Did you remember at the end of Neverland what he was focusing on was the fact he's like, oh wow, wait till I can tell Kyrie that I flew. That's what you're focusing on right now, sir.
Look, all right. Let's
14-year-old.
answer this question. Let's answer this question. All right. So every time Sora company gets into a world, they form chasers so that way they can blend, so that way they won't stick out in the world that they enter. So you're trying to tell me that in Aladdin can see a walking duck and a walking.
Dude, I already brought this up in the first session about Twilight Town when we brought that up. I was like, so you're telling me these kids are perfectly okay with a mouse, a dog, and a duck running around?
We're like, there's truth there. In some ways, I think it's worse than Twilight Town.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you.
Wonderland is fine. Coliseum, Greek, weird shit exists.
Yeah,
Jungle, I don't think so.
No,
But you know what? Whatever.
And like I think the worst offender is actually in Lion King and Kingdom Hearts 2, because instead of them actually turning into like an actual dog, like an actual duck, no, they're gonna turn them into completely different animals.
well, that actually blends in better because yeah, you see a dog and a duck in an African savannah. I think you wouldn't be raising questions at that point.
At least Donald is still like a type of bird, whereas Goofy's like just the weird turtle dog hybrid because his face can't change.
Yeah, because I know why turtle because hey, I used to steal.
I just like how Goofy dashes in it. He just spins senseless.
Yeah.
No, my favorite is when you
You
get
won't get anywhere, Pat.
Are we gonna
my
go
favorite
anywhere?
is when you get the boost.
Pat, you have to go to the next.
Wait, no, hang on to the dolphin. Just
Not in the
stay on
first
dolphin.
area. He'll just do a loop in here.
No, just watch. Just watch.
Yeah, you kept looping over and over.
I thought the dolphin was supposed to actually you were supposed to let go of the dolphin and then.
Not in this area. You have to save him in the other area.
Okay. Anyway,
Clear out enemies.
to say something. So when we're talking about the spinning with the dashing, so what we've just confirmed here is that Goofy is in fact a Beyblade.
I was all about Beyblade when I was younger.
Nice.
I had never got into Beyblade as a kid.
I can tell you exactly how I discovered Beyblade. Back then, I had Tom.
Pat, you have to use ice
I was
magic
just-
on that one.
I was just scrolling
Oh,
through
okay,
like the
got it.
anime stuff. I just see this thing called Beyblade. I read the description to go, all right, I'll bite. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll play to the Space House. Let's go. So I'm watching this go. Oh my goodness, this series is so dumb. Animation.
I mean, so if you want to draw a human Donald and Goofy, go right ahead.
Ew.
Yeah, no, I don't think I want to see that.
I don't think I want that.
Do it.
I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure Disney's done it before, honestly.
It's probably locked in
called
the
Max.
Disney vault somewhere.
Yeah, they
Never
did.
to be
Yeah,
seen
they did.
again.
Goofy fun.
Yeah, let's just. I want Max to appear in KH3 just so everyone could go. Oh shit, Goofy fuck
Oh,
someone.
never mind. Going back to
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, gameplay-wise, we haven't technically had a paladin per se. Max could probably just fit the bill. He's just a mix of Donald and Goofy.
No, you see,
He's got
here's
some
the
bad-
thing.
Isn't
Everyone,
it makes it Donald
always,
Goofy basically
everyone
Sora?
always acts surprised that Goofy is the only Disney character who's canonically had sex. Meanwhile, look at extremely Goofy movie in the dance scene and just like question me.
Yeah,
That was the
you're
right
not.
way.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
I had to switch over to my laptop, so I'm on my
Okay, I was gonna say, did somebody else join? Thought that was gonna be Linky crashing the stream again.
Again,
Yeah, Jackson joined.
with a raid. Again.
Hello guys, my name is Jackson. How you doing?
Yeah, we probably won't get a raid since we got it last time.
Yeah, I know Johnny's streaming Final Fantasy 6 right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Although
Well, I
Patrick
did
was
tell
hosting
Linky
it
that
before he started.
we are doing the sacred boss today, so.
Oh yeah.
Did
Someone
you
should.
tell, did you tell Johnny that?
Yeah, someone should tweet at Johnny to be like, hey, guess what?
Pat's taking on it. Swim, dolphin, swim!
Going back to
Alan, baby.
what is spin-off game about the TV shows? Can we also throw in the House of Mouse?
Oh yes, House of Mouse.
Isn't that just Disney Town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good shit though.
Because it would fulfill the same purpose, Jason. All House of Mouse was just a place for them to have all the Disney characters come together. When
Well,
Disney
then
Town already...
Well, then House of Mouse could be the spin-off games version of Disney Town, and I will be totally okay with it. It'll be awesome.
What spin-off game are you talking about? There's no spin-off games in Kingdom Hearts.
The next saga.
Alex.
Personally, I would just like Kingdom Hearts 3 already, thank you.
Alex.
Jason?
Alex.
Jason.
SpongeBob.
I know where you live.
No, you don't.
Do you
I
really?
appreciate that.
I know where you live. Alex.
Well, when you said Alex Jason, I just said Alex and I said Jason.
Oh, so going off topic real quick. So something that Patrick.
Yeah, because that's
You imply we were ever on topic to begin with.
So Patrick, Patrick, those leaks for Dragon Ball Fighters are going to be more and more true.
We've known the leaks. The thing is, it's not news when we've known about it for like over 6 months at this point.
Have you heard?
Anyway.
Have you heard what Base Goku did? Because it's actually kind of stupidly awesome.
It's what I was theorizing with him, pretty much.
Yeah, Kaioken. Kaioken gets more powerful the more KO teammates you have.
Hang on. I just want to tell you about what I thought Jason said there because of his stuttering.
Uh-oh.
Kaioken gets more powerful the more KO'd you are.
The more dead you are, the better you can make things dead.
So Kaioken, when Goku's last prosthetic combined with Sparking, is pretty much X Factor for Marvel vs. Capcom.
Which makes me kind of worried, honestly, knowing X Factor. Not really knowing how ridiculous Sparking is.
Also, Pat, with the giant jellyfish, if you finish them with a magic attack, they won't pop into babies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
I actually didn't know that either because I was like, It's like, I'm sure there's a way to stop that from happening.
See ya.
I just kept my
magic.
Stefan coming in here with that KH knowledge.
The one that's actually on topic.
It is so upon Dolphin.
Remember to get better time stop.
Stepson.
I'm just saying.
Also, if you have sheltering zones and screwdrivers nearby, don't use thunder because screwdrivers will go all crazy.
Okay, so I have a question. Question. Does thunder do more damage in this world?
Actually,
Frankly,
thunders. You don't want to use thunder against. Only thing you really want to use thunder against are sea neons and sheltering zones because screwdrivers go crazy and aqua tanks get a power boost if you use thunder on them because they're.
Yeah, so thunder is actually the least helpful thing to use.
In this world.
Think about efficient against Ursula.
But,
Look,
now,
I have a strategy, guaranteed strategy that will work against Ursula. Hit her face until she dies.
very much.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I was like, oh wait, she's supposed to be hard? Then my beard just go, I don't think this boss fight was harder than it actually was.
Well, your idea becomes skewed if you watch someone do it.
Hang on, Jason. I just wanted to keep
And I'm not even
deconstruct your
talking about
sentence
Johnny.
for a
Most
second.
people have that issue.
Go on.
Man, that boss, I feel like that boss was harder than it was.
And that's what she said.
Because, Alex, you know how I play RPGs.
No, yeah,
Oh,
but
you got lucky, Pat! I saw
What-
that
what-
art like
the way that the sentence sounded is it made it sound like you were saying, man, that boss was much harder than it actually is.
Oh, hey, Pat,
Or
don't
something
forget,
like-
don't forget
I don't know.
Okay,
Ariel's
what,
while you're at it.
Alexander, what are you trying to say?
Don't forget to go to the open up the shortcut to Ariel's grotto while you're around here. Okay.
You have to go near the bottom.
Fight the shark.
Punch him in
Fight
the
him.
face. Just
Well,
throw
we're gonna
down
fight
the
the shark,
keyblade and
and
just
then
pull out your
we're
fist.
gonna get to Ursula's lair, and then we're gonna take a poo break
Disobeyed me again.
after that.
I told you
We're gonna
not
actually
to
leave and make
leave
it take a
the
poo break.
Yeah, because there is something I should get in 100 Acre Wood now that we have 3 torn pages.
Poo break!
Daddy, no!
It's like, what do we do?
Daddy,
Sharks
yes!
Sharks rampaging outside. What time was for? Poo break! Ah, fuck!
Oh, can't
That was
get you
one of my
in there.
favorite-
Ah.
That was
Young man,
the brilliant editing
you are
from
not
SGP
from
on
another
that
world.
part.
get
from
out of the
another
boat.
world,
I
aren't
want to
you?
get
Huh?
you. I'm hungry.
you
I'm
must be the
hungry.
key
Come on,
bearer.
guys, get out of the boat.
You have to hit
Did
Pat.
you
You have to
know?
hit the thingy. Hit the thingy at
You
the
may
bottom.
Oh,
fool Ariel,
come
but
back,
you can't
guys.
Okay, yeah,
fool
you
me.
are way behind.
Come here,
From your
Frank.
tail.
Come here,
Don't
Frank.
forget, also open the
As
chest
key
too, because
bearer,
that has
you
an
must
orc
already
in it. The
know
giant
Yeah.
chesty
one
chest.
must not meddle in the affairs of other
The
worlds.
water is rippling. Try hitting
Of
it.
course I know that. But
Don't know why you went into Ariel's grotto. There is
You
no
have
save point in here.
violated this principle. The
Yeah, all
key
you need was
bearer
the torn page.
shatters
Look,
peace
he
and
just
brings
wanted to look at all the
ruin.
shit.
Oh, right.
Oh,
This triggers
Sora's
like
not
cutscene.
like
For some
that.
reason, I was thinking he had to go
Okay,
to
yeah,
Tyler.
Alter,
We
you're
need
like
to get a
3
king
minutes
of the
behind.
ocean mad at us.
But
Refresh,
I'm skipping
refresh.
there is
steps.
no
I'm sorry.
remuneration for you or your
God, can
key.
everyone just calm down?
Oh gosh, Neptune, I'm really sorry.
I hate shiny things. Get it away from me.
I don't know what the big deal about that particular
Poseidon,
thing was.
Neptune, what's
It's
your
true.
name again?
It's trigger his PTSD. He was reminded of the war.
Oh, right, the war.
What
Oh yeah, you can get the open the chest that you
if
popped
only
out.
there was something we could do.
Is that an Orcalamin thing?
Orichalcum, yes.
Be of some help.
Which, by the way, Orichalcum is a mythical form of Atlantean ore. Huh. And you get it in Atlantica.
She may
Okay, so I actually went to
already
examine the slide that Neptune tells him. As a keeper, what must I meddle in the affairs of other worlds? But as the Keyblade wielder, it's his job to go into the world and protect them from the darkness, so he has no choice but to go in there and actually meddle. Because that's he has to do it.
What's
Yeah.
muddling?
And that's the gag. That was the
It's like going up to it's like going up to yeah.
That's the running point in the first game. Is that Sora has to he was like, okay, we need to go in and find the keyhole, but finding the keyhole requires you to help whoever's in there. Also, I just noticed that Flotsam and Jetsam have heterochromia. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
It's like
As a
going up
visual thing in the original movies. It was actually kind of cool scene.
Now listen carefully.
I think like each of the yellow eyes is one of Ursula's or something like that, where she can see through them.
That is.
It's like going up to a fireman and saying,
Unnecessary,
okay,
but-
take care of this fire, but don't use a hose.
This version of Ariel's story just makes Ariel seem really, really petty. Daddy destroyed my shiny thing! He destroyed my shiny thing, got really angry.
I'm gonna cash it next week.
Also, fun fact for those of us dumb anime fans, Ursula's voice actress in Japanese is the same voice actress for Orochimaru.
Excuse me?
I knew it, I don't know.
Which also
He is
means
a woman.
you can hear Orochimaru singing, if you want to count it as that, in the Japanese version of Ursula's battle song.
Oh my gosh.
Too.
Dude looks like a lady indeed.
Nice. Thank you for that.
There's your fun fact for today.
Alright, poop break!
You need to find
Fun
safe
fact,
point
did
first.
you know?
Got
Oh,
very
boy.
quiet.
You did
Oh, I
look
was
fast.
just quoting Cat Icarus.
Oh.
Fun fact, did you know?
Did you know? I'm always
Did you
stuck in the
know,
well,
don't
that's
you
why
know?
this is echoing. Help me! I'm gonna need food and water.
I've been locked away here for 6 years.
Yes.
I guess gravity doesn't count for it.
Don't forget to open the chest flap, by the way.
Stop crapping the bed right at that. Stop. I want to understand. I want to watch Patrick stream. Stop.
No, poor kid.
No, wait, come back.
No. Pat, you forgot the chest. Pat, you forgot the chest. Pat,
It
you
doesn't
forgot
help
the
when
chest.
you have when you're on a 3-minute delay right now.
I understand
said it
that, but you
before that
we
last
said
cutscene.
that before. We said that before the last cutscene. Don't forget the chest.
I got the chest that's in there.
No, you didn't. The chest that the big giant chest, you got it for the shortcut. That chest.
Oh, that one you can open?
Yes, you didn't know that.
Yes,
I
it's actually pretty
didn't.
easy to miss it.
It's
I
not
absolutely
colored,
missed it
so
in my first playthrough.
the shortcut chest near Ariel's
Yeah,
grotto,
okay.
man.
I'm trying to, but Atlantica kinda sucks on its navigation.
Okay,
so
now
we-
listen.
Okay, I think you just have bad navigational skills.
Mushrooms! How did you get that twice in a row
Stop.
in this room?
Because you
Now,
haven't spawned a large
Alexandra, to be fair here, almost every other area that you can get items in this does not actually look like a normal treasure chest.
I'm still kind of baffled that the 2 times he went into the room the mushrooms could spawn.
The
he
last
got the
5
both
times I've gone into that room, there have been white mushrooms every time.
Because he hasn't done the puzzle before.
That's not how that works! It's just supposed to be RNG if they spawn or not! That's not how it works! Gabe, why are you giving all your luck to Pat? I won't luck. Oh, where good luck.
Look, Patrick, I really think by this point you stop thinking of hearts and go play some Hydro Thunder!
No.
Just switch it up.
Can I have some context for that?
I would prefer him if he's gonna play anything Hydro related, Hydrosity.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'm reaching through this fucking computer and strangling you, boy!
That's an enemy
Look,
gift.
Alexandra, do you not like Hydrosity? I think it's a pretty
Give it a few weeks, Jason, I'm gonna be strangling you at Otakon!
Oh,
Do it.
Jason.
Do you won't break it!
Yeah, Atlantica
I don't
just
think
brings the
gravity
arguing
stops
because that's
spawning
this world.
It spawns 3 elementals.
Yeah, right? We're in Atlantica and suddenly everyone's at each other's throats.
I don't like that. I'm getting fed up in Atlantica.
I think we all need to just chill, relax, and do some mini fun, and then it cuts to
Okay,
Gage
so
to
that's
Atlantica.
Fuck that
If
noise,
you
I would
don't-
be angry.
If you know what you're doing, is Atlantica the
Don't
shortest?
start this if you know what you're doing, bullshit. I hate that stuff.
Question still stands.
You're running into a wall!
Is it like
He's running strats to clip through the walls.
Okay, Alexandra, please refresh, because oh my gosh, you are like 5 minutes behind or something
God
like that.
damn! Even Twitch is slowing down, I don't know.
Is Atlantica the
Just
shortest world?
progressively going worse.
Shortest world is very subjective, Jason.
As in like,
No, I would actually say the shortest
to
world would probably...
complete.
No,
That's
actually,
rough.
I would say, no, Neverland.
Yeah, no, when you think about it.
Like,
Yeah,
well,
one
Jason, what
entire
I'm saying
area.
is, what do you consider shortest? Like, how many screens you go through, how many cutscenes you go through, how many bosses you have to fight?
Average time.
Completing the world, going from the beginning all the way to the boss.
So
Does
just
that
time.
Does that include skipping cutscenes?
Yeah, are you including the cutscenes in the time, or Jason? Okay, you gotta have some more stipulations here.
Listen, I don't need your stipulations. I can just look up Donald's butt.
Excuse me.
I mean, you can. I don't know why you would.
Doesn't mean you
Expose those
should.
sweet sweet tentacles to me.
Nah, you need to
Excuse
get to
me?
the run room.
Okay, so when we're talking about like worlds that Donald and Goofy don't have to worry about transforming into different things. Yeah, why is Donald an octopus?
Take me there
Because he's Team Octo for the Splatfest, don't you know?
Because octopus and Little Mermaid are magic related, so therefore we have to turn out Donald into a
How? What? Are they?
not dead.
Yes,
I know.
the only
I
squids
mean,
you
you
ever
look at
see in-
Ursula. I mean, you use Ursula as the base, then yeah.
Ursula and not Ursula from the sequel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess.
And then there's Triton who can do the exact same thing, so there goes that actually.
He's blue.
I just want this world to end at this point.
We're gonna poo break soon enough, Pat, don't worry. You're
Then-
complaining about a poo break? That's so
And then
satisfying.
everything can just...
Look, Patrick, poo break is supposed to be satisfying. Sweet relief, like
Not when you got a giant crapper stuck up your crapper. Like this world.
Daddy's
Right then.
orders.
Ursula, you evil-looking
Ursula, no! I
woman.
didn't want this!
We had a
I didn't want this!
deal.
I just wanted to get back at Daddy for destroying my shiny
Little
thing!
journey
I didn't want you to
the
kill
dark
him!
World of the heartless.
Well, then you should have been more specific.
But he always lied.
Arrow comes across as really petty in this version of the story.
Or
Yes,
stupid.
he
Why?
Or both.
Come
It's just teenage angst to the highest degree.
You destroyed my
Which
shiny
makes me
thing!
really think, why is Riku not in this world?
Because he can't breathe! And he doesn't have somebody who can transform. Actually, now that I think about it, yes, he does Maleficent.
He has Maleficent.
Yeah, that's what I said. Fuck, he has
I'm just imagining Riku coming in looking like a shark, and it's
Yes.
hilarious.
Okay, let's be fair.
For a lower body.
Alright, let's be fair here. Does Riku have
My father
any
is
reason
hurt
to
and
go
it's all
to
my
go here?
Riku is
Does
the
Riku
original.
have any reason to go anywhere in this game? He's just
I know,
basically
I know you're
hitchhiking across
Guys,
the galaxy
guys.
is what he's doing.
Well, the
Guys.
thing is, at this point in time, Maleficent was just like, yeah, go find the other princesses. And they kind of concluded Ariel wasn't one of them, so Riku has no reason to be here anyway.
Guys.
Like, we
Riku
can't
is the
take
original
her.
Hang on,
Shark
Pat's
Boy.
trying to say something. Yes, Pat?
Riku is the original Shark Boy.
Oh no!
Oh, God damn it.
Wait, who's Lava Girl then?
Kyrie? Question mark?
Oh,
Kyrie question
why would
mark?
I ever
God,
wish that
wait.
upon
No,
Kyrie?
it's
Wait,
the alternate
why is the
version of
Aqua
Aqua.
Katie, no.
Instead of Aqua Lava.
No, wait, hang on. No, I figured it out. It's Axel, and you want to know why? Because we already established that Axel is Alexandra's nobody.
Also, so are we gonna fight Ursula 1 first, or are we gonna do 2 first?
We're gonna get to the save point of
Like,
Ursula.
back in Triton's throne room?
No, he's going to Ursula's grotto. He's going to Ursula's
Oh, okay.
path,
There you
Elder
go.
Sea path, whatever
Yeah,
that
yeah,
place
he's going
is
to
called.
the final save point of the world.
Yeah. Whatever that
I
place
think
is.
it's just like the save point is right there.
Whatever that place is.
Stefan, you know better than to question the machinations that go on in this man's mind.
Do I?
Patrick, short.
I've known and believed that of everyone.
Right, shortcut. I was thinking that you needed the dolphin.
No, you don't. You need the just go to the shortcut and you can go back to the sunken ship easily. You don't need
Riku and
the
Shark Boy, shirtless.
dolphin.
Oh,
Sophie
I mean,
Beth?
of course.
Sophie Beth, you were saying making Donald and Goofy.
You know what to
Look,
do, Sophie
You
Beth.
know,
Yeah, you know what? That's a better
and
thing.
give him his long hair from Kingdom Hearts 2. I would.
All right, listen, we're not here making.
Beat the shark! Beat that shark! Why did
And
you
make sure that replica Riku is a spinny sidekick.
Look, Alexandra, we're not making you material to hang up in your room on a dark night.
Maybe.
Dark
I
Knight.
can neither confirm nor
Nor
deny.
deny.
Is there a camera?
Also, Pat, you're gonna have to be the shark. I do believe. If it,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna have to beat him. Yeah, Sebastian won't appear if they beat him.
Now if I use
Also, I saw
gravity
the
on the
pirate.
shark, maybe we'll go away.
Well, the shark is dead, so.
That was. Oh, well, that was. Well, then again, this is also not level 1. I'm thinking about Johnny's play.
Yeah, it's like, right, guys, we need to remember that this isn't the war.
Also, Pat, there are chests in the area. This would be a good time to get them because no Heartless will spawn since the shark was in the area.
Yeah, I got one down here.
Okay.
Guys, I just wanted to eat. You didn't have to break my nose.
Fish are friends.
You know, it's actually
Question
extremely
mark?
advised against to do that myth of punching a shark in the nose. Like that's not. Yeah, that's like not good.
But Patrick, all I'm saying is, you really wanted to beat the shark. You should have gotten your trusty shark repellent. Fat shark.
Yeah, that shark repellent.
Good thing we're wearing our anti-sea rhinoceros undergarments, eh?
Damn it! I was about to say something about an anti-zebra circle too. Fuck.
Bye-bye.
That's right, anti-zebra shark on the turn. Good thinking. I'm next to space. You're the fish.
Still one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob.
It's like, why do you attack me now? I don't know. I think he just
All I'll
doesn't
say
like
is,
you.
on Twitter a while ago, I made a parody of that scene with a catchy.
Hey.
What
Oh
did you say?
yeah.
You made a parody of the scene.
I made a parody of that scene with a catchy. And I think you can tell how that goes.
Oh, yes. That sounds lovely. I don't know. I just think it doesn't like you very much.
Pretend to be someone else.
Maybe you're not wearing your sombrero in a funny fashion. Oh, you mean like this?
Oh, how silly of me. You're being like this.
Oh, Pat, you're heading towards Ursula right now, by the way. Turn around.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to figure out where's the save point again.
The same
Not
point.
that
Don't.
bad.
It was over at the fork. You're heading towards Ursula.
Squidward, are you okay?
No.
Alright.
Oh.
Quickly, hop on my anti-seamer circle before he comes back.
So basically, what this is devolved down to is quoting SpongeBob.
We are in the sea.
Let's gather around a campfire and sing our campfire.
Meanwhile, poo break.
Alright, guys, we're going to the poo break now.
Going to poo break.
Hey, here's the biggest question. How the hell do they have a campfire?
Wait, if we're underwater, how can we...
I love the one where it's like, he gets the invitation to Patchy's party, but it's all smeared and stuff, and he's like, clearly this person doesn't understand the mechanics of working underwater, and then he throws into a fire.
No, my no, the one I remember is the one of the free balloon day when they go like, at least we have the fire to keep us company. Wait a minute, if we're underwater. How can we?
How is there a...
You took my only food. No.
Oh, I'm gonna
Also,
starve.
question: the Christmas special. How was Santa breathing underwater and flying?
Go ahead,
No,
question.
look. Again, it comes down to Looney Tunes logic. As long as you don't question what's going on, it'll keep happening. But the second you realize it's wrong,
Okay, where's the book?
Have you guys ever seen? Have you guys ever like? I remember.
It's next to the bed.
There it is. Okay.
Hey, did you guys ever see the video where someone took the Stairways episode of SpongeBob and redid it to reflect what happened at E3?
Yes. Okay, so I guess because we are going to a different world, thoughts on 100 Acre Wood in Kingdom Hearts 1?
It's better in the sequel.
yeah,
I had a lot
agree.
of fun here, but the sequel's minigames were much faster and more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah. These video games take too long, and because of the camera, kind of the.
I really want to see an
to go to
interpretation of
Eeyore's house.
100 Acre Wood that is not a minigame collection. I want to see Pooh having to fight the Heartless on the front line.
They're just making they just make it. Sorry, hiccups. They're making an adaptation of Christopher Robin that's coming out in a few weeks.
It's all
So we're gonna have Obi-Wan
And
Kenobi.
instead of making Pooh all adorable like this, they have him be photorealistic like he is in the
Well, hey, judging by Pirates 3, they totally could do that now.
Yeah, I like to know that they jumped from Pirates 1 to Pirates 3.
If you're talking about Pirates 2,
Hi there.
apparently. Oh
What's
I
wrong?
haven't seen the movies.
Well, the weird thing is that they're completely skipping Dead Man's Chest, even though probably out of all the sequels, that's the one most people like.
Who?
I don't know, I kinda like most of 3 more.
There's this one part in Pirates 3. I remember. No, it had to be Pirates 3 that the freaking when they came to Parley and it's just
I'm
Davy
sorry.
Jones into the bucket of water. I mean,
Oh yeah, I saw it. There was a Tumblr post where they were like, so they had to go through this whole elaborate process because you even see there's multiple buckets that lead up to where he's standing in. So they had to put down the buckets for him to walk from bucket to bucket so he could stand at that specific point.
So, talking about the world itself, I think out of all the worlds in the Kingdom Hearts series, I think the Winnie the Pooh world is the one that integrates with Sora as the main character the best, because they just replaced Christopher Robin with Sora, and it just works really, really well.
Yeah.
Both this, Sora in 100 Acre Woods, and also The original Tron.
Yeah, the original Tron.
Yeah.
Those two would definitely work the best with Sora's.
Well, the thing is,
introduction.
the case with Tron, I mean, I know they had the
How do I say goodbye to
MCP and Sark and everything. They sort of integrated move, but they still integrated it into an original story at the same time.
And
which
that's why
I didn't
that's why
apply to the overall
that's something
story.
I'm really hoping. I was kind of really hoping for Kingdom Hearts 3 is that they really expand on that kind of thing.
So, can I just like talk about the hilarity is of the fact of like, let's say that you're someone that's not here at the stream right now. You go on Twitter and you see, you know, Pat posted the, oh, tonight we're fighting Ursula. You come in, you
see Pooh break.
This isn't what I expected.
Signed for.
And it's like,
that's
I
why
see
with
it
some
already broke him.
expectations, man.
So, when it comes to this versus a sequel, the two main things that, in my opinion, makes a sequel better. One is easier. They make it easier to tell where to go on the map in the book, as far as like which section of the world.
That's why I was
two,
kind of
the
fumbling
minigames-
around on the book for a second, like which
Yeah,
one?
like my favorite mini game in Kingdom Hearts 2 is when you're doing that crazy honey collecting for rabbit, but you fly
Yes.
out onto the pages of the book. That was
So
really
it breaks
clever.
all the fourth wall.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was
it
great.
breaks the
No,
fourth
but
wall. That
by
was
the way,
so
wait
cool.
till we talk to Owl in a little bit, because Owl is going to absolutely destroy the fourth wall in a little bit.
Da, 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 da.
Also, I read up, you don't actually need the upgrade to stop for the upcoming battle. Its effect doesn't make it last longer, it just means you hit more enemies.
There's no more honey left.
But Pooh Break.
If only
Yeah,
I
so
could
basically what
remember
Stefan's
the
saying
names.
here is that he had Patrick go out of his way to poop break for nothing.
Yes.
Well, no, you need to get the poo out somehow. Sooner the better.
Yeah, but
I'm
think
gonna get
about
that
the
poo out.
satisfaction of dumping that big poo after you beat Ursula.
We're all
Well,
adults.
I know what our raid message is going
Okay,
to
yeah.
be.
No, by the
So-
way, guys, I'm just gonna read you Owl's dialogue here and how he absolutely destroys the fourth wall. Let me guess, you wanna know what happens next? Unfortunately, some of the pages are missing, so I can't tell you yet. The pages are scattered in many worlds. Can you find them for us? How does he know this?
Da, 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 da.
Don't you dare question the mighty owl.
This
So,
bird,
Alex-
he reads books. He's book smart, therefore he's aware he is in a book.
So
Fuck it.
Alexandra
Insert
already,
Seinfeld theme.
Alexandra already answered this question, but what is everybody's favorite minigame in Winnie the Pooh?
In KH1, I honestly forget a lot of them.
Yeah, for KH2 though, I love the last one where you just chuck poo across the planet.
It's so nothing.
Sorry.
That's like the easiest mini game too. Like it's like 2 seconds and you're done.
Well,
Yeah,
until
but
the
I
Jiminy
just love
Journal one is
the
kinda strict.
concept of seeing him go flying and then he smacks the ground and I just go, oh no, Pooh's fucking dead.
You also do that in this game with the Pooh
The
swing.
swing.
Oh no, I can't believe Winnie the Pooh is fucking dead.
I can't believe it.
That makes me think of the one thing where someone drew zombie apocalypse Winnie the Pooh and it was like Piglet having to take a shot.
You mean how what Pooh looks like Christopher Robin?
Yeah, it's like he was like, take the shot, Piglet. I got bit. Piglet's just like, no.
Al is Capoeira Gamora.
And it's just like, oh god.
Da, 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 da. Oh,
Da, 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 da.
Would you like to repeat? Would you like me to repeat that? Yes. Okay, let's start over again.
God damn it.
Okay, I forgot. What you gotta do with Piglet here?
Go around the tree the other way, the other direction. You gotta catch him from behind.
Ah, crud. Elliot was streaming Cuphead earlier. Fuck. I wanted to watch it.
Is the DLC for that game out yet?
Not yet.
No.
I think it's not out till the holidays.
I think it's coming next year.
Or next year. Well, then again, go ahead and let them take their time. It's hand drawn.
Yeah.
Just take your time.
Yep.
By the way,
You're looking for
I'm
Pooh,
now
right?
just thinking the Pooh of us. Or something like that for
Oh, Pooh.
zombie
Just the
apocalypse.
Pooh of
Winnie the
us.
Pooh.
The Pooh of us.
The Pooh of us.
Turns out we really were the poo of
You
us.
see, I have something for him.
We can
Yeah.
dump
You
him
have to
if
take it
we
to Pooh
try.
right away.
Just the Pooh of us.
Oh, Pooh!
Just the Pooh of us.
Oh, I
Oh,
believe I
Pooh,
smell
here's
a
this
delicious
balloon
something.
and pull out a
Pooh
fucking
just
outer space.
eternally stares
Something
into
like
the
honey.
abyss.
Pooh!
Also, I would like to note that the Sonic Twitter already has caught on to the tails
Oh,
choking
picnic.
meme
Yes.
because that's what they
you've been-
posted for National Hot Dog Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
The best
Actually,
one
you know
I've
what?
seen is
You know
the
what I'm gonna do?
I
Speaking
thought
of
you'd gone
Sonic,
away.
it is National Hot Dog Day. I might go out to Sonic and get myself a
What
hot
you
dog
asked
combo for
for.
dinner.
I can make a chili dog at home.
Thank you.
By
Are
the
you
way,
gonna
my
be like
favorite one
Tails
of
and fucking choke on it?
Some
my
honey.
favorite one of the Tails choking one is somebody doing the Infinity War fading away with Tails at the end.
By the way, this is
Off the honey tree.
this is what I was talking about.
What if you take their honey?
Oh,
The bees be in?
Yeah.
Pull the trigger, Piglet.
you're so
I'll link it on
I
Holy
think
shit!
so that they can see it there.
You bit me. You did a lot more than bite
That's
you, Pooh.
brilliant! Link that in chat.
Yeah, I did. That was what I was talking about a little bit ago.
Now, Sora, I really want honey, so I want you to take your magical key and just beat the shit out of all those bees. Do that for me?
I want you
Yes.
to endanger the
Hey,
ecosystem
guy-
for my
hey,
honey.
guys, here's the age-old hot dog day question: why do hot dogs come in packs of 8 but come in packs of 10 but buns?
Because the economic socio disparity of America.
Why do we gotta eat pig dick?
That's how you get.
because
that's how-
because hot dogs are sandwiches.
Oh, God.
You know something about hot dogs. I'm sure. I mean, I don't want to know what's in hot dogs because I'm sure I would never eat them again if I did.
Pig dick.
I know exactly what's in them, and I will not say it.
No, I mean honestly, all it is just every part of the pig that they don't make for any other thing. That's all it really is.
Prince says, I have yet to see Knuckles punching Metal Sonic and cutting to Nova Star and Kirby Superstar.
Oh yeah, I saw. I love how I was sitting there the entire time like, "Where's Knuckles?" And then he's just like,
Yeah, he was just out of fucks to give at that point.
he's like, "God damn it, give me my Master Emerald back."
What's best to do is to try to stay put and lock on to the bees as they're coming up and just wait for them. Wait. Oh God, I can't talk. Fucking hiccups.
Oh my gosh, the stupid tree.
Like stay where you are and just wait for the bees to. God, show up! Fucking hiccups. I'm getting some water. Hold on.
Good luck with that.
She's gonna drown. She's drowning her sorrows.
Yeah, just try and get onto a branch that's kind of level with Pooh, and then just when you see the bees come up, once it gets a little level with Sora, just swing.
Pooh is blocking my way up to him.
And this is the first mini game that makes
Well, you see, Patrick,
This is ridiculous.
the ultimate enemy that you must face is the enemy from within yourself.
I
Don't
didn't know
start
we
with
were
that
playing
yet.
XCOM.
Who
So
are
Roxas.
you? I'm you. No, I'm me. I'm me, he says.
But no, Patrick, in order to conquer the tree, you must first conquer yourself.
So, is that Roxas, Vanitas, what kind of myself?
Yes.
Where is stay hydrated, bot?
There's a lot of myself.
This is not even my least favorite minigame. My least favorite minigame in this one's the one with Tigger.
Yeah, it's really inconsistent for me.
I just hate the climbing of this one so much.
Remember when we wanted platforming?
This is
That was a great idea, right? Guys,
platform.
why
Guys,
the hell do we
please.
need to work on Final Fantasy?
I need somebody to validate my opinion.
Someone please validate me. I'm so lonely. I realized since Roxas was gaining Sora's memories at the beginning of King of Cage 2, that means he was also dreaming all the poo breaks.
Yeah. The happiest memories.
The sweet memory.
That brings up a question. So you know how for Kingdom Hearts 2, they have Roxas re-going through all the Sora's memories for Kingdom Hearts 1, just for those people who haven't played Kingdom Hearts 1 coming to Kingdom Hearts 2.
Here's another one just for you guys.
Do you think they'll do something similar in KH3?
What?
Hope not.
Oh no.
Why?
Alright.
Here, Jojo, I'll show you what you missed.
You're a very interesting person, Alex.
Thank you. I try.
You have a very specific taste, I see.
Oh, believe me, our tastes are very similar when it comes to humor.
Oh, but believe me, the things that me and Jason say on our private server, oh boy,
Oh boy, this is not even the darkest.
we would get arrested.
The poo police are here. They're here to collect.
Oh no! I purple.
Time to farm elixirs?
Let's see if I can get one. And by the
Oh,
way,
you
I
can get
haven't met
elixirs from
Rabbit yet,
here?
so I'm literally
Yeah.
just stealing off his
You
KB.
get some random item drops. Also, those will never come down. How hard is he pulling that shit?
No,
Just imagine he's like,
Strong, sir.
no, what? That's what somebody needs to do. Sora throwing that up, and then do the Kirby Kirby Superstar destroying the giant clock.
so
wait,
what it is you need to keep well, two things. One, instead they should do when they blow up the giant gun in the subspace emissary.
Me too. Yeah, we need Knuckles to punch Metal Sonic into a landscape. The transition.
But no,
into the next
it
phase
isn't
of
the
battle.
fact that. Sorry.
And then we just need to sink some cabbages into the moon.
But no, it isn't the fact that Sora's really strong. It's the fact that he's just throwing the paper from the pages.
Okay, two things. One, if you pay attention really closely, the food just springs up right before someone's pulling animation even starts. And two, Alex, apparently the link doesn't work for JoJo.
Oh, well, it's fine.
Did I accidentally boost up Stardew Valley?
Fucking hiccups, man.
It's just art of Pooh eating the other animals.
You know.
My cabbages!
So we already got to that part, huh? This is
Yes.
even worse. This is even worse than Omashu.
Congrats, you ruined Rapper's livelihood!
Do that every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Poop does
who
that
does
every
that on a
fucking-
regular basis?
Hey, I do it to my Animal Crossing, neighbors all the time. I just steal all their trees.
Who's
Okay, so-
nobody? That's about 15 people.
Okay, so Martis Alex.
Yeah, and then why do we steal from them? Because like steal from the trees and everything? Because they're like, hey Alex, or hey Chow, could you give me a perfect peach standing right next to a perfect peach tree?
You ever wanted to get a perfect peach, but it was all the way over there.
I
have
had
a
to
question for
move
everybody,
my
Martis
arm.
Alex. I have a question for everybody, Martis Alex. Who here watched?
Which one?
You know the one.
Well, let him finish.
So me.
So who here watched the Winnie the Pooh cartoon on the Disney Channel when we were younger?
I didn't have access to Disney Channel until like early 2000s.
I watched
Hang
it,
on,
yeah.
whoa! Are you trying to imply that I didn't? Because I actually did. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's the price. That's the prize. You don't have a child normally.
Oh! I see how
Also,
it
man,
is.
just lack
And
of budget.
shots fired.
No, we watched a lot of Winnie the Pooh at summer school.
You went to summer school? Ouch.
I did. I went to summer school for behavioral problems.
Because the
Sorry.
episode.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
No,
I only needed to go the first year. Every other year I went back because I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a lot of good friends.
Okay. But I mean, summer school was considered like the biggest mark of shame as a child.
I got to play with Legos and watch movies. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Dude, I did summer camp. I mean, mind you, not all camps are very enjoyable, but
Yeah, no, my summer school specifically, my class was just for behavioral problems. So all it was in the morning, we would like get to play with toys for a little while. Then we would do like arts and crafts, and then we'd also watch some kind of like educational thing, like either some episodes of Winnie the Pooh or like the Book of Virtues or like stuff like that.
that kind of reminds me Jason, I don't know if you saw on Facebook and everything, but I don't know if you saw this link Miriam had posted.
Alexandra, I am. You still have yet to accept my new friend request.
I haven't seen your friend request.
Friendship broken.
Social link reversed.
But Miriam posted. Oh, like okay, I'm sure all of us at one point or another watched VeggieTales.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I haven't. I've never seen.
I haven't.
What?
I've seen a decent number.
What? That was like the
Alexandra,
only
so you have the
Christian thing
approval.
that's like the only Christian thing every single one of my non-Christian friends tolerated because it was actually a good writing and taught you other lessons.
I only saw it because I was a Christian.
I didn't get any religion thrown on me as a kid. So.
I think my favorite line from old school VeggieTales is from the Jonah movie. It was just like, my father was a caterpillar, my mother was a worm. I am okay with that now.
Ladies,
like,
you're all beautiful.
Like, if you look back on it, it's like I said, the Christian morals and stuff they're trying to steal into a side, that was actually a really well-written show.
Yeah. Like, people put effort into it.
Well, Sophie, I'm a Christian child, and I've never seen it.
But, so the Miriam tells me there's this other thing that she saw when she was in like a, Catholic middle school or something, but... And I never, for the record, I went to an Episcopalian school for middle school, and I never heard of this either. But there was this thing called Bible Man, and I was just like, I started seeing stuff like, I swear this is some Batman knockoff thing going on here.
Oh yeah,
really quick, can we just look back on that scene where Tigger bounced so hard that he broke the hard wooden bridge?
You see, that's going to be something on Death Battle when they bring in Tigger that they bring up as a feat.
Speaking of which,
anyway, Jason, go on.
No, so going back to Winnie the Pooh, when it comes to the show, the one episode that only sticks out of my head was Rabbit two. The one where Rabbit finds like this poor like defenseless bird and decides to take care of it and like become this bird's father, and then like the secret to it when like the bird comes back, he's all grown up, and Rabbit just had to learn to like let her go because he was being like an overprotective parent. He had to realize, oh yeah, she can take care of herself now. I don't know why those two episodes in particular always sticks out of my head.
You know what stuck with me with Winnie the Pooh, the 2010s movie, because there was a fucking acid trip scene concerning Honey. I am not kidding.
Well, there's that,
Is that the one that released like the same day as Deathly Hallows Part 2?
There was also
this
the Tigger
movie.
movie.
I would like to know, the movie was rated G. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, because the execs were like, oh, it's Winnie the Pooh, whatever. It's a barren animation land.
And then there's a Tigger movie, which made me really sad for Tigger. I was like, oh.
I'm still just mad about Jason's comment there.
I feel personally attacked.
I feel personally attacked.
Alex, you told me about your childhood. You told me about your childhood. You barely have one.
Wow. Bible Man is still around.
What?
I had to look it up because I sure as fuck never watched Bible Man as a kid.
Hey, look, Jason, it's that Tigger mini game you were talking about.
It went on for 15 years as a live action show.
Yeah.
And then it's going on now as an animated show.
No, not this one. It's the one after it with Tigger and Roo.
But okay, so like the shit I listened to because of the result of Proton John, like some stuff from my childhood, I don't even either. I may have forgotten it, but like I don't know how
Jojo
many
said, Alexis, that movie was released in 2011, madam.
I said 2010s! 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 When is 2011? In the 2010s!
I actually believe it's the
I think everyone just needs to take a nice poo break.
So like some of the so speaking of childhood and stuff, I don't know if I may have not remembered this show, but like okay, growing up, I'm sure all of us watched Toonami, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Even back when it was in its early days with like when what's his face from Space Ghost hosted it before Tom did.
Yeah.
And like pre-Steve Blue Tom, right?
Yeah, I remember that, Tom.
Okay. I just want to make sure how far back people remember it. But you all remember Reboot, right? Because it actually aired on Toonami.
I remember Reboot. I watched like one
I
episode.
I am aware of that thing's existence, but I've never seen it.
I know more about Reboot from Woolly Wolves than I knew about it from actually Reboot.
Where am I?
I remember Reboot. I never watched it, and when I went back to look at it, I was like, "This is no way I can watch this nowadays."
Well, it's because it was the first ever fully CG cartoon, so yes, it's gonna look jank, but it was still a good show otherwise.
No, it was very well written, yeah.
It was extremely well written. In fact, fun fact, it got canceled in the middle of season 3 on ABC because it got too dark and like too story driven and dark.
That's unfortunate.
Which was unfortunate. And then Cartoon Network was like, yeah, we'll just re-air it. We'll re-air the whole series.
To be fair, this is also coming from the same person who managed to watch all the episodes of G1 Transformers, including the movie.
Ew.
That's rough.
And then what was I gonna say?
At least the movie had more of a plot consistently.
Yeah.
Also gets away with in a kid show
that they
saying
did in
no
the
shit and
movie.
stuff like that.
But then I'm remembering the guys who actually, it's like an interesting fact which will blow your mind. Like the company that made Reboot, I mean they got renamed later, but they're the ones who made the Ratchet and Clank movie. I would like to tell you.
Really?
Yes.
I feel there's a part of me that feels like I heard some random trivia about that at some point.
Yeah, Prankster, the show got canceled on a cliffhanger. I know, and I was so mad.
Speaking about the Ratchet and Clank movie, how do we all feel about that?
I never saw it, so.
You're a better man for it, Alex. It was very.
I mean, I heard.
Justice. No, they didn't try to do it.
So Alex is a better man because
exists.
he didn't
It's on
watch it. I
Netflix.
don't-
God,
yeah,
why?
Oh, he brought up Code Lyoko. I love you so much.
No, but Justice, and then they
Pat,
had
you're
tried to make a
supposed to
live action
save him.
Lyoko
Don't let the
knockoff
pressed
with the
animal
reboot.
drown.
Just people do not watch the reboot on Netflix. It's awful.
No. The reboot, that is not a great reboot.
Too many reboots.
How many times can you say reboot in a sentence?
Reboot the reboot into the reboot.
We could do it in different ways. Alex tried to make it work.
But going back to my point concerning the animation company, they're called Rainmaker now. They used to be called Mainframe Entertainment, which also that was something it took me a long time to realize. Like that was some self-insertion because like the city in which Reboot took place is called Mainframe.
Well, I mean, how's that much different than NetherRealm Studios?
Yeah.
Fair point. But why does it say you're offline for me, Pat? That's so weird. Like it's like under my subscribe channels it says you are offline. What?
What?
I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah,
back to my
it's
point.
not. Yeah, it doesn't show on my follow channels either.
I
Pat
guess
is
Twitch
dead.
is
You're a
derping right
zombie.
now.
And then
Oh no, I didn't know when I linked the zombie apocalypse thing it was going to spread to Pat.
Oh God, but anyway.
You had to take the bullet, Alice.
So then I look up some of the other stuff because, like I said, Proton John started bringing up like Mainframe Entertainment because it was based in Canada, unsurprisingly. So I was just starting to bring up, I was like, I'm looking at some other stuff. They did the Scary Godmother Halloween specials, which in hindsight they will animate very poorly and weirdly.
That's like a whole meme.
Yeah, and then they also did this cartoon in like the early 2000s, which I actually looked up on YouTube and started watching. It's cheesy but really well written. It's called Action Man. It's actually pretty good. It is actually strangely pretty good.
But the real question is, the real question is, the grandma
You have to
get run
lock
over by
back
a
on and off
reindeer.
if he stops moving.
Right.
Why do you want to reference Grandma got run over by reindeer? What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
And then,
because she was walking home from my house for Christmas Eve.
But and then the one that really surprised me, I don't know if you remember Toonami in the mid 2000s airing these, but the Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race movie and the Acceleracers movies, they were made by Mainframe, and they were actually pretty good. And I was
wait, they made the Acceleracers
movies? Yes, they did.
Oh shit! I loved those when I first saw them.
And I was really bummed out because there were supposed to be 6 movies, but they canceled it after the 4th.
Yeah, no, like, for real, it felt like there was a lot more they could have done with that.
So off-topic realization. Oh yeah, Sword Art Online is coming up with the 3rd season. I'm gonna have to watch it for the sole sake of the Abyss series. God dang it.
No, you don't. Just watch the. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, by the way,
Here's the thing.
You don't understand.
I watched season 2 just so I could understand all the jokes for the Abyss series when they eventually get to that. I'm also going to watch the movie.
You understand, Jason has this thing where even when he knows he's not going to enjoy himself, he still puts himself through it.
Yeah, I know people like that.
Justice, I don't think they made Battle Force 5. I think Teletoon did that. I'm not sure. It's whoever. It was this. I think it was the same animation team that did Stormhawks, which, by the way, that was also a good show. But
oh, Stormhawks! I remember that. Oh, I missed that show.
Like,
sorry, now I've just started thinking about the Hot Wheels stuff again. That stuff was surprisingly good for what it was. Like,
I know.
Like, wow. I don't have them anymore, but I used to have all of them.
Wow. I'm trying to think what else. Like, I remember Stormhawks when I started having this conversation with cosplayer because he cosplayed Dark Ace, and I was just like,
I can't believe Pooh's fucking dead. Ignore the fact that I'm seconds behind.
Rip.
Yeah, just like you remember all of these companies that's like you don't realize all these companies did this show or that show. Oh, by the way, speaking of shows you wouldn't expect, like continuing the 80s shows reboot, She-Ra is getting a reboot, but it's being done by the guys who are doing Avatar and Voltron.
Also, JoJo, why is Jason such a masochist? You asked the real questions here.
Teletoons did do Battle Force 5.
Okay, did they do Stormhawks? I don't remember.
To Teletoon.
Wait, who just like phased through the entire world? What the hell?
Oh my god, he really is dead.
Oh my god, he did!
JoJo, it's quite simple. Because at least for Sword Art Online, I know there's a line at the end of the Dark Tunnel. That's called the Abyss series.
Alexandra, what show were you asking about?
Stormhawks. It's spelled exactly what you think it is.
No, I forgot because I was going to Teletoon and stuff.
So are we trying to find out about Stormhawks, who made it?
Yes, animation group that made it.
It's a Canadian animated television series created by Asaf Ace Fipe.
You know, we were... Hang on, so this is going back
to... company, not the actual creator.
And it was produced by...
Okay, how do I get Pooh to launch earlier? Because right now he's going too far.
Dude, I don't remember. I wasn't that good with this minigame, honestly. I can't really help you. I got it by happenstance.
So we were talking about you know, like
consistency with Owl.
A long
I think
time
I
earlier.
flew too far. Gee, you don't say, Pooh.
It wasn't so bad that time. It was only 30. Well, 32, whatever.
But yeah, earlier someone had brought up the whole thing about you know, the Kingdom Hearts spin-offs, the TV shows and stuff. Yeah, so where's my Tailspin world?
Okay,
Alexandra.
Yeah. Okay, just trying to. The problem is I'm timing it up with Owl, but he's going
How many
too far.
times is Pooh gonna be fucking dead?
Alexandra, the answer to your question was made by Net Corpse Entertainment.
Okay, never mind then.
Who?
Oh god damn it, Proton John went live! Ah!
Okay, try...
I mean, Alexandra, you're welcome to leave at any time to go to better quality streamers.
I support my friends.
I mean, that's fine, but when there's better quality streamers around... Ooh, shots fired.
They're also co-producers of the Mega Man cartoon.
Wait. They are. I thought Man of Action was making that.
Yeah, it's them with
Okay.
Capcom, Dentsu Entertainment
Try-
USA.
Okay, guys, seriously, I need to figure out how I win this minigame because
and Phil Roman.
I am.
I mean, you're preaching to the choir, Pat. I have no idea.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know where the hell quality. They just went downhill after Generator X. Like, what went wrong?
Does anyone have any tips for Patrick on this game? He's having a lot of difficulty.
The objective in order to progress.
There was a diamond in the rough
Man.
during the dark age. You know what I want? They said they're rebooting She-Ra. You know what I want them to do? I want them to grab the 2011 Thundercats reboot and restart that shit and
Alright.
actually continue it.
To read from Google, to get a good score, is to hit R1 as close to when owl closes his wing.
Okay.
Hey, so
Yes, soon the evil Queen Overlord. Yeah, right.
This will take longer than Ursula. The true wall isn't Ursula. It's a fucking squeak.
Yeah, you know that's what we need to tweet at Johnny. Be like, oh, you thought you took 3 hours on Ursula and you thought that was bad? Oh, you haven't seen anything.
Okay, I don't get it. I'm hitting it like when his wing closes and he's still launching
No,
really
right
far.
before he closes.
Do we really need to get the upgraded stop?
We actually don't. I found that out like half an hour ago.
Yeah.
But we're here, damn it. We're gonna do it.
God damn it, Pat, please hurry up. Just, I want to see action now.
Hurry up and get good.
Well, maybe if you guys help me.
We're running out of the ability to talk about obscure 90s and early 2000s animated shows.
If you guys were to actually Google how this would get done,
did you know
it would
that
get done.
Ed actually Canadian?
Yeah, it's a Canadian show.
And look, Pat, he did Google it, and he told you.
But it's not helping.
What's 12 volumes long?
The story arc that they're going to do for
Guys,
season 3
seriously,
for
I need help.
Online.
Like, guys,
It covers volumes
we
9
need
to
to
volume
actually
20.
get this done. Jason. Help me.
Ace Archer. One eternity later. At this point, I might as well be Squidward on the ground going, Future! Future! So I'm trying to throw Pooh out of the storybook.
Guys, like, seriously, I need help. I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to do.
Pat, he said right as they're closing, not when they're closing, right when they're starting to close. I think that's what
I'm
they
doing.
Try a different one.
Well, try it when it gets closer to closing. I don't know.
Yeah, this is why this minigame sucks.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to get a higher score. I'm trying to get him to land on Eeyore's house.
Instead of hitting it on the downswing, when he spreads them all the way, hit it right before the downswing. Okay, I'm reading a freaking FAQ, so excuse me.
I mean, my FAQ here is saying push Pooh exactly when Owl raises his wings.
Yeah. So Owl spreads, you hit the button, he goes down, you wait for him to spread again. Yes. And then you hit and he goes down. Okay, whatever.
Too far. Also, you said when Al spreads.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I'm sandbagging your joke.
Spread him.
So is it right as he opens to it? I'm so confused.
Okay, here's a question. Does he have to do it at the height of the swing? Was that is maximum speed, or when it's like a half speed?
Excuse me? What? What am I reading?
I think what they're saying is like at the top of his wing, like when he goes up, hit it before he goes back down.
Okay.
Still so it's just a little bit. Oh, just a little.
Oh!
We're getting closer.
This is the true wall of darkness.
Guys,
I had some wishes he was
I just
this
read
powerful.
something very, very strange.
What else is new?
Shut up.
Hey.
Well, apparently, at one point in time, there was a horror game in development at Nintendo. You know who it was about?
What?
Winnie the Pooh?
Tingle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
I'll play it.
Yeah, if you could kill Tingle, I'd love it.
I think I got it. No, what? How is that?
That was 30 not enough.
I guess it's 25.
Who is the true
Nord?
Oh,
Now I need fan art of Pooh being Xehanort at this point.
Who got Norded?
The whole channel's just gonna be fan art of everything being Norded.
I slammed through the door and say, Pooh got Norded! It's like, what? Pooh got Norded? You're just speaking word. Pooh got Norded? That sounds very inappropriate. I want him to step on me. That sounds very inappropriate.
Pooh got Norded.
I think I got it. Yes!
We're free!
See, Pat sitting here talking shit about us not giving him help. We give him help, and he still can't do it.
So,
this is level 1. This is level 1. Who is ready for the next wall now?
Alright, guys, I hope you're ready to stay up for the next 3 hours.
Yep. Let's hope and pray Ursula. Oh, so I think we have our raid message. Pooh was Xehanort. Or Pooh got Norded.
The Pooh wall.
How about just Pooh Nort?
No, I think the Pooh wall.
The Pooh wall.
Pooh wall.
Sounds
Pooh
about right.
wall.
Hopefully we'll finish fast enough
Now
to be
he's
able
up
to
here
raid.
like, man,
Oh,
you suck
trust
at
me,
this.
we should be able to raid somebody. Proton John just started streaming.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say hopefully we finish where we can
Now
still
we're
raid
getting
John, because I'd like to raid
Proton
him.
John's up very late. I stay up for the streams, man.
No, you didn't
I
miss
don't
the
know how
fight with
long
Ursula.
he
You're
streams
right on
for.
time.
He stays up very late. So trust me, even if it takes
Well,
3 hours to
okay,
beat Ursula,
here's the
he
thing,
probably
guys.
still be
Admittingly, with raids, I kind of want to start raiding a lot smaller people.
I have another person who's I've got another person I follow who does creative stuff. She only has like 25 viewers.
Yeah, that I kind of want to, because I want to give it to people that will actually benefit from the raid a lot more.
I know, I understand what you're saying, Pat. It just sucks because most of the time those people aren't the ones that are
We're
streaming that we're
streaming
able to.
at this time of night.
Yeah. It's just usually a bad time to be able to do it.
That's a lot of S's in the center of that name, Darkness Shadow.
Darkness Shadow.
Alright. Party, Ariel.
No, Darkness, you came just in time.
You missed the real wall.
Yeah, you missed the Pooh wall.
The Pooh wall.
I'm sure we don't want
So
Donald.
we all just wanted a nice poo break.
You might accidentally hit the cauldron.
My battles are all cleared. I am ready. Let's go fight Ursula.
Isn't it better to have Donald because of the fact that you need
Yeah,
magic?
magic. You might want to go get Donald for this
Nah.
one. Alright, you're lost.
If
Because
Goofy
Donald's
had
gonna
empty
F
gift,
up
I'd
with
be
the
all
wrong
for
spell.
it, but he doesn't.
And plus, Ariel's a lot better with her AI.
Also, you also might want to cut Fire Blizzard or Fire Thunder or Blizzard Thunder.
And also equip maybe Spellbinder.
Too late.
Your time has come.
It's okay, he's got this, guys.
Now, if it's with the color, if it's red, then you do fire. If it's blue,
You know, Pat, I want you to know that despite what everyone's saying,
you hit
I
the
believe.
corresponding color. Red is red, blue is blue, yellow, yellow. Basically.
I believe in you, Pat. You got this.
Keep using fire for now. This should work. Keep firing fire until that thing explodes.
Oh, okay,
and stuns
okay.
her. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to. She can't be hurt until you stun her, which is cause the cauldron to explode.
It goes boom.
I realized those first ones that people you have to give a
Blizzard.
giant boss and a half.
Keep using blizzard.
I think you have have to hit more of the top ones than the bottom or the side.
Oh, he got it. Got it.
Eventually.
Block on the Ursula, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. So if you've had Pooh with Nord eyes, no, Sora, you gotta swing harder.
And he sounds like literally all. Oh gosh, that's gonna be so weird though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
It'll be
because we're not
unfortunate.
gonna have Leonard Nimoy anymore. Wonder who they're gonna get for Master Xehanort.
Mark Hamill again? I mean, he already voiced Erica. He voiced the Joker. By the way, do it.
True.
Oh, now it says you're live, Pat.
Now he got past Pooh, so now he's alive again.
Oh, what? Progress is actually happening? Okay.
Take one more round of this shit to do the trick.
But yeah, no, Stefan did bring up a good point. Yeah, Ursula and Oogie both have a gimmick fight for their first fight, and then a giant boss fight for the second.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, no, wait a minute. Jafar does technically as well, even though his second fight is also a gimmick, but it's still giant.
So then the second round of Worlds is just a bunch of gimmick fights, is what we're saying.
And Ursula beating on the
Captain
first.
Hook.
And
Well, actually,
phase
Captain
1
Hook's
beaten in one try.
Ta-da! Well, yeah,
Alright.
phase 1's not that difficult.
Yeah.
Just make sure to quick select arrow, stop, and cure, I guess, for the next fight.
Yeah.
And guys, let's start a death counter for the second fight too, just in case.
Time.
Ding ding! Yahoo!
Dun.
Make sure you equip mermaid kick immediately so you can actually. And also equip mermaid kick real quick because you won't be able to get to her.
Or away.
You learned the share ability. Mermaid kick.
You're behind.
I mean, I've already said I was like 5 minutes behind where you guys were anyway.
Ow. Marp.
My internet just sucks.
Oh, sorry, sir.
That's why most of these streams I don't comment on what's actually happening at the time.
Okay, currently removing dodge roll to put on leaf bracer. No wait.
I'm just here for the food.
No wait, second chance is what I need.
Yeah,
but
you might want second chance on this fight.
Yeah.
Even though you're pretty good leveled, she still hits really hard for this point in the game.
This
Also
boss
maybe
fight
a
coming
quick,
up is the exact reason why I went to Halloween Town first, because this fight is.
Also, maybe a quick magic.
Yeah,
trick.
Cerberus is considered like the first major wall. This is usually considered the second major wall.
Now I get to see how this boss fight is supposed to play out. Also, I have to put myself.
Also, guys, not only do I want to have a death counter, I want to have this be pretty.
This won't be pretty.
My bad, there's no deaths.
Yeah, guys, get your bets in now. How many times?
Also, if the shark is there, if anybody is there, just ignore. Honestly, it's not worth it.
See,
Maybe equipping the Spellbinder might not be bad since you'll be mostly using magic a lot.
Well,
to
no,
keep yourself
you still want to whittle it. Pumpkinhead is pretty good to me, in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing is,
Pat.
I'm losing 3 strength points for 2 more magic.
I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, I'm going with Pumpkinhead.
but yeah, Pat, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. I'm gonna say less than 5 deaths.
Alright. 42 deaths! My goodness!
Oh gosh, I can't listen to the song, and I like the song, but I can't listen to it because I hear double of myself, and that's gonna be really weird. And I don't like hearing myself over a mic because I sound weird.
I like how, you know, we have this like really large like, you know, current, and you just kick a little harder and you're fine.
Here we go, boys! is!
It's like a shonen manga. You just do something a little bit stronger than you did before. And you win.
I also like how there's this convenient, really large open area for her to transform into huge form.
It's the fucking ocean.
Also, outside of her eyes, it's surprising how well animated this giant Corby is.
Yeah.
Because her eyes are very oh, not very flexy. Yeah, you see her googly eyes?
Remember, you can stop to get behind her and get free hits in.
Oh! That face like, oh. Price is right, we're almost to that point.
She becomes very strong in runs.
My cat apparently wants to make a special guest appearance in the stream.
I want to watch it. You're under. I think you've taken out about half of it. She'll start with the "This won't be pretty" shit.
This won't be pretty.
Yep, there it is.
This won't be pretty!
And that's one.
Won't be pretty!
And two.
Goofy, Ariel, would you like to do something?
Well, they kind of are dead. I mean, you could revive them if you have a Mega Potion.
I don't think I have a Mega Potion on me. I think I
Mega potions are for lamos.
Why they? Oh, look. Just in time for everyone.
Oh, you almost got her.
First try!
Like I said, we hyped this up way too damn much.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we did Halloween
Look how
Town
happy
first.
she is. She's happy you killed her first try.
Congratulations!
That is why we did Halloween
No,
Town
no, no. What
first.
it really is, and this is why you don't play level 1.
Yeah, this is why you don't play level 1. That's exactly what the moral of the story is. But real talk, I'm not kidding when I say this. For most first-time players, I said most, Jason. This is usually considered the second wall of the game.
Oh, well, you see, I had no problem with it because I'm Jason. I go into the final boss at level 99 no matter what level, no matter what game I'm playing.
When the true terror of the stream strikes, a buck and teddy bear was a
Yeah.
buck and teddy bear.
Who kicked your ass so bad that Ursula was nothing?
Who was
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
what a
Basically,
fucking
you came in and
embarrassment.
Ursula was like, "Now I'm here to be your wall," and you're like, "I already had a wall," and you just killed her.
I've already climbed the wall.
No, she's like Loki. We have a wall. I have a poo.
I have a poo.
What do you
What do you mean? You have to like really go to the bathroom, or no? I have a poo.
I just, little Ursula, I just had a poo break. Die! Yeah, I didn't even know she had that attack.
Yeah. So Ace is the one that won that bet. He said no deaths.
I didn't bet on anything. I didn't say how many times. I just didn't watch it.
Oh,
I said less than 5, so technically I'm still correct, but
Fight.
Well, Ace, good job. You win an internet cookie.
he's looking at it as some well-earned caps.
But yeah, that for last session, for all the crap we went through with Oogie, I rather go through that than the Ursula fight. So
Well, I take it we are going to call this a session.
yep,
after
as
you
soon
seal the
as
keyhole.
we're done with the cutscenes in Atlantica, we're calling it.
Next stop is Neverland.
Yep.
Neverland.
Again, just a
Which-
reminder, there's not going to be any Kingdom Hearts
Which,
streams.
depending on how long that is, you might be able to actually tackle the Hercules Cup as well. Then.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, as a
And-
reminder, we're
Tell me,
not going to be
Sora,
doing Kingdom Hearts
your
next week
world?
because I got company coming in. We're going to do other streams
about that?
Tuesday and Thursday to
Sorry
make up
for lying to you.
for it. But
It's
yeah,
okay.
Kingdom Hearts is going to return the following
If
week.
you can travel to other worlds, maybe I can.
Oh,
Tomorrow
right, I
we
forgot.
have
I
our
almost forgot. Let me
substream.
let me
So
check
many
something real
places
quick.
I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
I'm gonna check something real quick for you,
I'll
Pat.
find a way somehow.
Yeah, we gotta see if there's any
I'm sure of it.
good raid targets.
I have a rate target. Like I said, she does creative stuff, and she
Well,
only
if
has
you
20
find
viewers
it,
right now. If you
Do
wanna
me a
if you wanna
favor.
rate
Oh,
her.
she's streaming right now?
Yeah. Hold on,
Okay.
I'm just checking something.
Grab claw.
15 people.
I have her stream. Oh, she is doing evolution, like Gijinka's, like human versions of evolutions and stuff right now.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes, it is. Anyway, I am linking her in the Discord. Oh my God! What the fuck? I just saw the Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, you just saw that? That was a while ago.
Wow! Yeah, that was like some serious surprise, motherfucker. But I just linked it.
That was a while ago.
I'm sorry. I thought you would get the other one.
No, that was when you left for that little bit to go take care of your hiccups.
Okay.
I linked that.
Just go to Triton's
So,
throne.
so if you want to know when she finishes CR, she can post it right away or wait
Oh
until
yeah,
the
feels
next-
great.
Yeah, post it right away. We'll check out the hashtag.
Hang on for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna do an art showcase next time. Because I'm also during this week I'm planning on starting to upload the stuff to YouTube. So
Yeah, I noticed you didn't have any of the sessions on YouTube yet.
yeah, because I
Gotta
gotta
get that
I
sweet
gotta
YouTube demonetization.
Well, I have to re-render. I have to re-render them. Is the thing. Otherwise, they take like 4 hours to upload. Because
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't gift them the Switch. It's so stupid. So stupid.
Okay.
Can't gift
So,
her the Switch.
that's it. See you next time.
Bye.
Why?
Alright, let's go for this raid.
Wait, are you raiding now?